Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm unmuting us now.
He's really gonna go. He's going hard like this, huh?
We're gonna go ahead and get started as Helios rolls for his pizza order.
Got an Alfredo salami pepperoni pizza. I don't like this.
Yeah. So Duncan is also the DM and me now, so that's fun. Actually, wait, hold on. Is there a way to reorder stuff in? No, I don't think you can manually reorder the way.
I don't know how many hit die does a pizza have.
It's a small object. What are the object sizes?
It's
a
a
12-inch pizza.
Welcome
You're
everyone.
ordering a 12? No, what are you doing? No, you gotta order the.
I'm 4.
You gotta use the do the $7.99 deal for medium
the one that
pizza.
gets the coupon that gets you like the breadsticks.
All of our cameras are in the wrong spots, and I don't really want to fix them because then I have to refix them next time. Just give me a moment.
Kind of like the Sheem's in the corner.
Just give me a moment.
You could do the little switcheroo episode.
No, it's fine. I figured it out. I'm just gonna make
Duncan.
No, it's fine. I just made a copy. Britsha was in the right spot, but then everyone else is fucked up. So gotta just okay. So Helios.
Get your house in order, man. Get your house in order.
But yeah, oh no, that's me. So yeah, what's up? What's up, everyone? How are we all doing? How are you doing? We got a pizza ordering process going on, but what up, Britsha? How are you doing? I know it's early there. Yeah, it's early there. Yeah, so a couple things. Okay, I got my thing is all fucked up. Couple things. Duncan is very sick and will be joining us through TTS, or well, just text, I guess.
And is there? I don't think there's functionality for that in a private call.
But
I think you have to set it up in the channel in and of itself in a Discord server.
Yeah, we won't worry about that. So we have Duncan here, but he is not going to be speaking in voice. So here's what I want to do though. Let's start to get a recap. What happened last time?
We learned how to spot a mimic.
You did learn how to spot a mimic.
It was a very comprehensive lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys basically started wandering
yeah,
through...
wait. Drink and voice Duncan. Repeat everything he says in text.
You don't have to do that.
Balzac.
You don't have to do that, Drake. I appreciate the offer.
It'd be great though.
But so we started with you guys finishing a rest in a little secluded part of this underground cave and tunnel complex. And as you're about to start heading along to try and find a way out or down, you ran into a tiny little goblin. And yeah, and you scared him thinking that you had an almighty, omnipotent deity watching over you all with Talvo, and then you found out his name is Chungus, and you took Chungus with you and had Chungus lead you out of here, or start to lead you out of here. As you were going along, you came across a couple things. The first thing was a room that had 3 mysterious chests in it, and then a book on a lectern titled How to Spot a Mimic. And rightfully so, Adau, I believe, was immediately suspicious and went and smashed the book.
No, I hit it with a investigation.
Yeah.
Saw something was a little weird, and then Adau kind of
smashed it.
Slander.
Yeah, Adau smashed the book, and then the book turned out to be a mimic, and then all 3 chests were also mimics. So.
And then Bree hit the room, this tavern that we were in, with like 3 erupting earths.
Yeah.
Which Drew the attention of an old friend.
Yep. The ground started rumbling, and you drew the attention of Jeff, the purple worm, who showed up. And Helios tried to communicate with it and did a perfect job of communicating. Hey, we're that group that you knew from before that mind controlled you and forced you to fight in multiple big battles and get scars. And then the purple worm was like,
"Why do you put it that way?"
The purple, well, you basically turned him into a war slave, like.
That's one way of looking at it. I would say we fed him some good eats.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, we directed him to a food source.
So, he did not like he recognized you, and that just enraged him more. He went berserk. He almost swallowed Bree, and or he started to, and then which is funny because that's also what happened in this past Friday in their game. We had a couple swallowing incidents, if you know what I mean.
Typical Friday night.
Yeah, exactly.
With the boys.
Anyway, so
or girls, you know. I'm kind of indifferent.
So
did we not have him polymorphed at some point, and then
you did, and then
someone dropped their concentration?
It was the mimic.
Yeah, sorry.
The mimic hit Helios and caused him to drop concentration. And
so this worm turned into a smaller worm for about 3 seconds and poofed back up.
Yeah, basically.
Even more angry.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but yeah, you did handle that situation. You even harvested some purple worm poison from its massive stinger. And then you continued onward until you eventually you heard like these like the sound of gagged prisoners.
Oh, and then yeah,
you went and investigated.
It was the thing situation.
Yeah, it was. You found Riley, and you were like, "That's weird," because Riley is literally right around the corner over there. And sure enough, there were 2 Rileys. You had them confront each other. You tried to like even use some like mind reading magic, and it seems like whatever magic is clouding this area kind of like redirected it and made it less reliable. Because eventually you cast like a zone of truth. You knew one of them has to be fake or something, or else something worse or weirder has happened. But you were pretty suspicious that one of them was fake, obviously. And you did a zone of truth, and then finally, as all of this failed, Duncan did activated, or like Talvo tossed to Duncan to activate the anti-magic like emitter that you guys have, basically. And as he did that, you did this last because otherwise, like, it would get rid of the zone of truth and all the other effects, right? As you did this, a couple things happened. Both of these fake prisoners lunged forward. They weren't actually bound, really. And they lunged forward to attack you guys. At the same time, the anti-magic little emitter did reveal that in the corner, watching you this whole time, there was standing an 8-foot-tall, roughly humanoid, but also very frog-like looking creature. And that's what we're gonna pick up. Except we're gonna use this same battle map because it's not really it's not like it's a very unique room. It's just it's just like a little like hut that you guys are basically you were in, or you know, the equivalent of a dwarven like hut, just a little like apartment basically. So it would be a little smaller, but otherwise it would be like roughly. Hold on. Yeah, it's a much smaller place than like the tavern you guys were in before. But hey, why don't we, before I do anything, while I'm doing other stuff, feel free to roll initiative. Feel free to roll. Make sure to click your tokens and then roll yourselves into initiative.
Oh, I'm not at full health. Oh.
Yeah,
no.
you haven't need to rest or anything. So that's the last thing that happened. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna delete this frog. Sorry.
While we're rolling initiative, so if we gotta roll on the pizza, right? So if we're doing this summon thing to like enhance the pizza, that probably means I get to replace like one ingredient, right?
Sure.
I have an Alfredo salami pepperoni pizza. I feel like the Alfredo and like the pepperoni could work, but the salami, no.
Yeah, I'd re-roll the salami.
Yeah, I don't want to. Do I get to pick it because it's an enhancement? Like we're enhancing the pizza, so I get to pick something that.
Well,
works.
you know what? What I will do is I will assist you in that action for choosing the meat.
Yeah. I will leave the pepperoni. Then would chicken work? Like, chicken and pepperoni sounds odd, but chicken Alfredo works.
I mean, I think chicken's just almost a given, right? Like you gotta go the chicken route.
Nobody's stopping me from doing half and half chicken, half pepperoni.
Hold on. So, in a moment here, when
Okay, do that.
pops in. By the way, as this attack was launched on you guys, you also heard the sounds of fighting erupt out from in like the kind of main passageway, where it seems like this was a planned ambush. Also, yeah, so this frogman, I don't know if you can see, I'll make him bigger for a sec so you can kind of see what he looks like.
Jeez.
Yeah, so he's got this is what I mean when I say like he's like very frog-like, even though he is like a humanoid actual shape. But he's not that big, don't worry. He's roughly within the realms of like a normal human, but well, I don't know. He's like 8 feet tall and kind of hunched over. So much bigger and more muscular than the average person. But he's also not like large sized or anything like that. And here's what we're going to say is that to explain why Duncan isn't talking today, as this guy lunges forward, it lunges with a dagger at Adau's throat. And Adau is able to duck to the side, but the guy still clotheslines him and just hits Adau right in the fucking trachea, right in the windpipe. So Adau is not gonna be able to speak for a little bit. And that's how we're gonna explain how out of character Duncan can't be talking with us. Also, yeah, my music is not working, so let me fix that. And then I will. Let me get going.
I just can't.
What is this noise? Did you guys hear that? Maybe that was on my end. I heard a really weird noise just now. Uh-oh.
I heard a really weird noise earlier too, and I don't know what it was. I was too afraid to ask, and now I'm not losing it.
It was like a waterfall. Anyways, oh, Helios, your camera died. Hey, Helios, I think it's coming from your setup, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, but your camera died all of a sudden?
Yeah, give me 1 second, hold on.
Okay. But yeah, to be clear.
Yeah, here we go.
As these guys rush forward, they drop their disguise, and you see these like silvery skinned humanoid creatures that I don't know if you guys have ever seen before. Personally, your characters may have, but yeah, you have definitely, there's somewhat common knowledge of their existence. These are doppelgangers, and they will be attacking you. So, more than that, you can see that they are holding daggers. These are assassins, it looks like. Or at least they are trained in stealth attacks and ambushes. So, here is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll for them, and then for the other thing, the frog guy. Do you guys know? Do you guys know what it is? By the way, does anyone know what it is?
No, I'm gonna roll for what it is.
Yeah, roll me a...
What would that be?
It could be an Arcana check, or History, either one.
I do Arcana. Oh, fuck, it's a... Alright. Alright, this is not bode well for today.
Okay.
I think it's that one boss from DMCA 4.
When you...
That has the two naked ladies as the little danglies.
I've not played DMC4. But yeah, if you want to roll a Arcana check, TSM. Okay, wow. So Talvo, actually, you know what? This makes sense that Talvo would know this, and for Bree, I'm sure Bree probably just read or heard about this somewhere, because Bree likes to kind of find information about exotic creatures and things, right? So here's the thing: is that Talvo, when you were way back, like, you know, a teenager growing up in a land far across the sea, you were very affluent, and at one point you went to like a lot of like exotic circus type events. Basically, the place you were at was very, very much a crossroads for exotic cultures and exotic like trade goods. And just while wandering the bazaar, while wandering the bazaar or the marketplace, you remember seeing in a cage a creature that looked like this one. Not as big as this one, but about 5 feet tall in that case. This one again is like 8 feet tall. And you remember the guy telling you that it's called a slod. A slod. And Bree, again, you just heard from someone some random crazy story about these things at one point. But slod are these amphibious-looking creatures that are like from another plane of existence originally. And they have a Talvo. You and Bree would both remember. You know, you don't remember all the details because it was just some, you know, random one-off thing at the time. But now you remember. You do remember, both of you. You know, you remember one important detail, which is that slod try to inject their eggs into those they attack. And that if this is one of the egg-laying varieties, you do not want that to happen and want to be careful with that. So, regardless, this one has like this dark grayish sort of like skin, and it's going to leap into combat as well as the other ones here. These doppelgangers. The first doppelganger is going to lunge forward, lunging at Adau, actually. And you see, actually, Talvo, you recognize the type of dagger that this thing has a button on it, and it goes. It's a poison dagger like yours, and it lunges at Adau.
That costs an action.
Well,
no, it's a bonus action, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when I do it, it's a bonus action. When you do it, you know, it's just like. Okay, no, that's cool. I get it.
I mean, it takes their bonus action, but they don't have anything else to do with them, so it's like I don't have it written down, but you know. All right, is that a hit then, Adau? All right, it's a hit. You're gonna take 9 piercing damage and 12 poison damage as you do feel poison sink into you. Luckily, or sorry, no, that's not even that's not the poison. That's sneak attack damage. Now we got the poison. We have to also do the poison. Sorry.
Do I get to be a big old rules lawyer about whether or not I get sneak attack because he has an ally within 5 feet, so he shouldn't get sneak attack?
He has an ally within 5 feet of the enemy. Yeah. That's
no, but Bree's right behind him.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have an ally next to you.
Oh, okay. So I have to fulfill all the conditions, but like when you do it,
no, you are just misinterpreting your own conditions. All right, if you want to make a con saving throw, Duncan. The conditions don't have nothing to do with your allies protecting you from sneak attack. It's only, you know, the allies when you are applying.
Are they both swashbucklers? Otherwise, they have like much less conditions for their sneak attack to happen.
The default conditions are if an ally of yours is within 5 feet of your target when you hit them, you can apply sneak attack. They have an ally within 5. If you read the rules, that is how it works.
If another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, comma, that enemy isn't incapacitated, comma, and you don't have okay, actually, you do fulfill all this.
Yes, I know, I do. All right.
I'm being belligerent. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Just trust me. I know what. But yeah. All right. So the wait. So why are you rolling 2 and keeping the lower Adau? It just needs to be a. I just need a con save. Shield of the Scale. Malice. Oh, that's right, because it, yeah, I actually totally forgot about that. Yeah, do you have any bonus to your con save, though? So it would still be 13 plus whatever your bonus is. Yeah, I mean, if you have a sheet up, you should just be able to roll it normally, right? But, anyways. Oh, god damn it. Okay, then I accidentally placed one. Hold on. Hold on. It's because I was like clicking to the top of the screen and accidentally clicked a bookmark. I hate when that happens. Okay. You have a +2 bonus. In that case, the reason I'm asking is because that actually does matter for this dagger of venom attack. And no, you're good, Duncan. So, you as a result, you actually do succeed. You don't get poisoned at all. So, hold on. I'm just open these sheets now. Okay, so that's it for the first attack, and then it will make 2 more attacks. Of course, the thing is, here's one attack, and here's another. Okay, 1 more hit. This one doesn't have a sneak attack because, like Talvo's sneak attack, you can only use sneak attack once per round, or once per turn rather. Technically, there's a difference, but so there's only the second and third attack are only normal damage, which only one of them hits anyway. So, all right, okay. Next up is Talvo. Is probably a little annoyed, even in character, that these these doppelgangers are stealing your thunder as a rogue.
Well, I think first of all, Talvo's like carefully observe how these guys can pull off 3 attacks in 1 fucking round.
I don't know. Maybe they multi-class into fighter. You know.
Just taking observation. Maybe that happens later down the road.
No, the real answer is that. Is that like, you know, enemies don't have all the abilities you do, and like generally to make up for the fact they don't have all the like special abilities that you do, they get more attacks. That's the main thing, right? Like they don't have panache, they don't have like the reaction to half damage, they don't have like proficiency on most things. You know, they're weaker.
Oh yeah, or like an inventory full of bullshit. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. That's a fair question, because yeah, they are rogues. But they get 3 attacks and you don't, so it is. It seems a little unfair, but yeah, it's just the way it balances it in 5e. So.
Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna scoot over here and get as many bodies between me and the alien parasite that wants to inject eggs in my chest.
Yeah.
Between me and it. And let's just measure something really quick. Oh no. In that case, I think actually we're gonna move over here.
Okay. You get it? Talvo really does not like the frogman, huh? Fair enough. It is pretty.
We might be calling back to the situation where Talvo just ran away and let Rhuk get captured.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I was looking. I just. Yeah. Okay. So.
And then we'll take a shot with the short bow at him. with the +2 arrows.
Okay.
Does a 31 hit?
Yes, it does. I mean, this was not the frog boy, sorry?
Rogue moment.
Yeah, I'm a frog boy.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't remember if you get, you don't get sneak attack, right? Because you have to, to get the sneak attack, you either need to be one-on-one with them in melee, or have an ally next to them, or have advantage, which none of those are true.
Yep, I do not get sneak attack here, actually.
No, it's fine. I just making sure. You still get 13 though, which is not bad. It's certainly not a terrible roll there. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm just looking at something. Okay, so, is that all for Talvo? Talvo's like dodging and finding a gap, shooting at this frogman. By the way, I'm not even sure at the end of the last session. The frogman has a big ass fucking greatsword. It's like a berserk greatsword because he is like 8 feet tall and he can handle it really easily. So, Helios, your turn.
No, use my bonus action to use the hide slash sleight of hand.
Yeah, just do a sleight of hand there.
You know the drill.
You don't fool them. So,
burn inspiration. Motherfucker.
Why would you burn it for that?
Wait, why would you burn your inspiration for that? Because all it does is give you advantage, and you can just burn inspiration to get advantage directly. I mean, technically, I guess the hiding could actually like prevent other things from happening to you too. But yeah. Anyways, either way, you don't hide very well. Okay.
I mean, I took proficiency in stealth, not sleight of hand, and we decided that it's sleight of hand and not stealth.
It depends on the situation.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Here, I'll let you reroll in stealth if you want. That's fair. Okay, you know, that's actually better. Because the way I think it's like, if you're in melee with them, it should be sleight of hand, because you can't really hide from them. But to be fair...
Yeah, I think yeah, when I'm attacking with the bow as opposed to the rapier.
And in this
also,
case, you can
hiding behind
you can hide behind Helios, yeah. So I think it's fair to use stealth here.
You know me? That is a horrible idea.
Anyways,
yourself.
What is Helios going to do, by the way?
I mean,
I hit him
technically, I think a dead body counts as difficult terrain, so...
who are you unsettling words? I'm assuming...
The classic, your mother on the frog, and then the to hypnotic pattern.
Okay, you're going to do hypnotic pattern on...
Where's the...
It's 20 feet, so
the new tool.
Yeah. I think you can only hit, like,
30 feet.
It's 30 feet for hypnotic pattern?
30-foot cube within range.
Oh yeah, then you're good. You can definitely hit them. Okay, cool. Let's see if they can succeed. So it's a wisdom saving throw. First from the left one, and then right one after that. Let's see.
Well, subtract number from the next saving throw, so it has to apply anyway. Okay, -5 to the frog.
It would be on the frog, right? Yeah. So. Yeah.
-5 to frog.
Here's the other ones first. They both fail. Frog. Here's a fun thing. The Slod has this. He has advantage on any spell saving throws, and that's something that a lot of kind of otherworldly creatures have.
Affects him.
To be fair, that doesn't mean that's not an instant success. It just means that he has a relatively good health. I'm actually having trouble finding.
Yeah, from that wiki article I posted, evolved or uplifted from the primordial soup of infinite potential is the scariest thing I've read today.
Yeah, that's not where I'm from.
Okay, so he gets an 18, and you subtract 5, and so it works. All of them go. Bleh. But I actually just remembered something though. Technically, don't you have an anti-magic field up still?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the actual item description.
Why would that still be up? Line's still up.
I don't know though, because you could have. I'm just thinking actually. Yeah, Adau hit the button. It activates an anti-magic field. But Adau can easily like unactivate it. But I think Adau has to go first. So I'm realizing now. I'm sorry, I just realized as I was like thinking about all this.
Oh man, oh I didn't know that. I have a W, man.
What is even the range on it? We don't know.
Oh yeah, where did it?
I never got an item description.
It's 30-foot radius. It covers the whole room here. We can say that Duncan turned it off.
I don't wanna backtrack too much.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we didn't know.
It's on me for not remembering. So we're gonna say that Duncan did have time to like click off the anti-magic field as combat was starting. I think that's fair.
Smart.
Yeah. Either way, though, it is actually Duncan's turn here. They are all stupefied now.
We could say that it was concentration when Duncan got clotheslined. He dropped the effect.
It, yeah.
Yeah. All right, which one are you going to be hitting? Left or right? Neither's been hit yet, so.
I love how I didn't even have to know what he did, and you just said, "Who are you hitting?" and I knew immediately what it was.
Yeah.
It was just...
All right, so Adau just immediately reached out. You have wait. Does Hypnotic Pattern give you advantage on it? You might have advantage on it. I don't remember what Hypnotic Pattern actually does. I don't actually. Might
incapacitated, I think, is the
incapacitated speed of 0. That's it.
Incapacitated.
An attack will shake it up, so this guy will come back to awakeness.
Yeah, incapacitated is. Actually, no. You know what? Hold on. Let me double check. Incapacitated actually doesn't give you advantage on attacks. The idea with incapacitated is that like you're incapable of like doing anything, but you can still kind of like react like just hazily to stuff around you. So that's so there is so yeah, it'll just be normal damage then, Duncan. But let's see how much you do. Okay, good stuff. So 26 damage as Adau just grabs on, like, lays a hand on this thing's shoulder and sucks the life force out of it. And again, these things have this, like, weird grayish, silvery skin, yet they are obviously still normal creatures under that, and the life is sucked from it. However, these ones seem...
Which one already attacked, by the way?
This one. Oh, wait, no, it is this one, right? Hold on,
okay, I was gonna
Yeah, it is the one that Duncan just went for. But here's the thing. It's not even visibly wounded from this. These things are trained, clearly, and are, yeah. So, friends are like, you know, maybe 30 feet out the door and then also around a corner. And so you hear them fighting, but, yeah. Can you telepathy? If you have to be able to see them, then no. Can you have to be able to see for your telepathy? Because if so, you can't see them. They're around the corner. You can't actually see them.
And I can't set them because it's in combat. It's a turn.
No, it doesn't actually say you have to.
Are they within 60 feet of
Yeah,
them?
they'd probably be like 50 because they're getting around a corner and then stuff. But yeah, you could. I say you could telepathically talk to them. Adau, what do you say?
Come Talvo.
What the fuck is going on? You would just...
Good haste.
Well, actually, he can't speak back to you. like the telepathic thing, I don't think lets them speak back to you. But you hear him yell out, and he's like, "We're under attack by goblins!"
I mean, he can still detect thoughts on Rakio.
That one, but that spell might specifically require sight too, though. So, and yeah, plus he'll use this action. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's what they yell out as they say they're under attack by goblins. But other than that,
I'm not worried about goblins.
if that is all, then it's the other dude's turn. He is he's stunned. Bree, it's your turn. Oh wait, where's my? Did I not roll my other boy in? He's not in the tracker. Hold on.
It's fine. You
I
don't
could
have
have sworn I rolled him in. Maybe
I would
forgot
say
to-
that he was revealed, so he's bottom of the initiative, dude.
Hold on.
Should make him go right now.
It didn't go through.
Fire will have to breathe.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll him in. Sorry. I mean, he's still stunned now anyway, so. Oh, he should have gone first though. Oh, that's fine. So that's fine. Bree, it's Bree's turn. Britsha, what is Bree gonna do?
Did you explain what happened to the bears?
They're out in the hall helping the others because they literally can't even fit down this like alleyway. So they're out helping the others. And I will say, Rhuk, when he calls out, he would tell you like, he would yell out and be like, "We're fine out here. Like, are you under attack in there?" You know. The bears are definitely helping the rest of you.
That means I'm currently concentrating on that then.
I believe so, yeah.
So, but yeah, I could just break it and do something else.
It's up to you.
And we're so the magic's anti-magic's off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can cast other spells. You just can't have two concentration ones going at the same time.
Yeah.
So let's Bree gonna do it.
I hadn't thought about it. Has anybody hit the fog yet?
No.
I've shot the frog.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, he did get hit once, and then, but he hasn't been hit since he was stunned, which is what I meant, sorry.
Yeah.
He is still stunned, and so is the red one.
I would take care of the not frog. Yeah.
Okay?
What he could be doing? Well, should I? Well,
It's up to you.
If you hit this, no, what you want, but if you hit the frog, he unstunned. So
I mean, you did like succeed your Arcana check, and I think you would know that you. If we can, we would probably want to gang up on the frog last, if possible. There's two rogues just fucking triple attack
do
up in
3
Duncan's
attacks
space.
at once.
alright. I'll hit this one with light.
Okay. Alright, you hit him with Blight, this doppelganger. Let's see, what is that, con save? Yeah, okay. Let's see if he can make a constitution save throw. He fails, so you're gonna do your full damage. Gonna roll your, what is it, 8d8. Yeah, it's like doppelganger. You know, get it? That's terrible.
Ooh, good
Okay,
damage.
that's it. Yeah, that is a good hit. This guy is like, this takes him from he wasn't even visibly wounded. Now he's close to death. You could tell with this. Just so much life gets sucked out of him. He is still alive though, like barely. He's like, ugh, ugh. That's good damage. Yeah. Anything else? He's barely alive. Looks like he's not going to be much more of a threat.
I'll go stand here.
Okay, sounds good. You go to the other side. This will bring us to Slod's turn. He is stunned. This will now bring us to this doppelganger's turn. He is looking very much worse for wear. You can see his eyes looking around, trying to discern who is the one who has his other companions stunned. And then he realizes, wait a minute, I don't need to figure that out. He takes his dagger, throws it at his friend, the Slod. He is going to make an attack roll on his own ally there. He
Yeah, but
hits.
you can't counter spell a dagger midair, can you?
He hits his Slod friend who goes, "Brr," snaps out of it. The Slod is back in action. He pulls out a backup dagger. This one is not as cool though. He will then he lunges at Bree actually. So it would actually be 1 less than this roll because it's not +1. But I don't have it set up separately. So it'd be 18. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
All right, and it'll be 7 damage instead of 8. But yeah, 7 damage then for Bree. As he comes in and stabs, gets a good little stab in a Bree in the gut. Oh, and then he has one more. One more attack, sorry. That misses. But, Bree, I do also need you to make me a concentration check. Thrown up is can get strength mod, I believe. Duncan, I don't remember the exact rules. It's I think throne, if they have the throne property, which I believe daggers do, they can use either dex or strength. Can't actually remember. It's something like that. With that 8, Bree, the DC is 10 to be able to keep your bears here. And so even though it's just a little nick from the dagger, a little stab, Bree's concentration just is, Bree's thrown off balance mentally just for a moment, and you guys hear like zoop, as all the bears just get sucked out of existence in the other, out in the hall, and you hear cries like the bears are gone, and you hear laughter of dozens of goblins that are now swarming your allies without the help of the bears. That is that doppelganger's turn. Talvo, your turn now.
Yeah, I didn't really care for Riley all that much anyway.
Actually, Riley's like hiding in the corner in here because you had him in here to like.
Oh, then where's he at the initiative queue?
Get his ass up and
well, he's not. He's a little too flustered from seeing someone that looked like him. You still can't believe it.
Inspire Riley.
I'll say it here. You know, he'll cheer you guys on. You guys all get a free inspiration. How about that?
Oh, but I think Bree should have been using her inspiration on the Constitution.
It just happened now. It took him a while to get ready to cheer you guys on. So.
Get a performance check from Riley. This was funny.
No, Adau, it's so Duncan. It's just because because Riley is in the room, but I don't feel like putting him in initiative. So to make up for that, Riley's just gonna give you all initiative. Inspiration. That's the word. So to be fair, I think I meant to give inspiration at the end of last session. I forgot. So you guys get all of inspiration from Riley.
Yeah. Which corner is Riley in?
The one closest to the frog. Kinda, yes. Yeah.
The room is a square. Those are both equal.
Actually, technically, that wall's a little shorter. So.
All right. Sorry, my kid sheets covered part of that.
It does look yeah. Here's Riley. Well, this dead rat is gonna represent him because that's probably what he's gonna be soon. No. Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot at the blue doppelganger with a regular arrow. Just try and finish him off.
Yep, that is a hit. These things are wearing some armor, and yeah, you do have the Sieg attack here, and you just absolutely right between the eyes. And these things, regardless of how their bodies actually function with their doppelganger abilities, well, their brain is still in their head, and he falls over dead.
And then, do I want to move? I might want to move. Does this door swing? Is this a door, or is it just
it's
like
just a gap? The door is actually long been destroyed, or
Alright, I want to stand like here and just like get a glance at what's going on down the hallway.
Yeah. Here, I'll draw like a. How do I draw? Okay, hold on. Let me draw like a rough idea. So like, there's like the hallway is kind of like it's actually more like just a little alleyway where that goes out to here. And then down below, there's like a corner, and the group is where my face is over here. They're fighting where my chin is. So,
and then,
yeah.
Oh, we're stealthing here then. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sound
That's
good?
what
Cool. Helios, your turn.
Right. So, frog is maybe you know what? I don't want to. I have one Biden blast. I gotta save it. Let's get rid of the red guy first. What kind of armor is he wearing? He said it's small butts.
The red guy's still stunned, but the frog is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, the frog is unstunned now. That's true. Keep that in mind.
As long as we maybe if we just don't touch the red guy, we all go for the frog now.
Yeah.
Okay. The frog wearing any armor?
Yes. It is wearing actual. Okay. Well, it's like actually no. You know what? It might be wearing like a few scraps of clothing, but it's actually mostly naked.
It's holding a short sword.
It has a great sword. Yeah, it has a big old sword.
All right, then we're gonna do the funny on the sword because this may be out of character, but assume that I'm using magic on the sword, so he takes. Is it not magic?
Hypnotic pattern is concentration, so if you do this, it'll drop the stun from the other guy.
Oh, why is he metal concentration?
Well, because otherwise it'd be too strong.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no, Helios getting to do something. Shit. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, hypnotic pattern it's concentration.
I'm about fucking around, yeah.
It just doesn't have any. What you're thinking, Duncan, is that it doesn't have any repeat saves. That's what you're thinking. Hypnotic pattern is concentration. Yeah. It just doesn't have any repeat saves, which is still
so it's your kind of Oh, okay. So I'm gonna save the Bind Blast, I think. You know what? I'm gonna.
It seems very strange that a mind blast doesn't require concentration.
Well, it's because it's a.
I know it's a one act. It's like
it's a one-time thing, instantaneous effect. Yeah. But it is still fun. Yeah.
You should be able to
have
to concentrate.
I think the idea is that like you're blasting their mind, but you're not necessarily using your own mind to blast their mind. You're just like evoking it with your hands like you normally would, right? So.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be a little selfish, actually.
Okay.
Get my own HP back up a little bit.
Okay.
Because that's gonna target me. This is worth 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah, the spell is not called Biden Blast. That's just the name we have for it, George. It'd be a little weird if Wizards of the Coast was like, we're gonna call this
Biden Blast.
We're gonna call this spell the Biden Blast. You know, it's just a meme. It's but that is what we have been calling it that, but it's yeah. Anyways, so
Talvo's outside the door.
Yeah.
Talvo, why'd you move outside the door? What's your plan?
You can move by.
Talvo, why did you move out? Why did you move outside the door? So I have your plan.
That frog fucking sucks, and I don't want to be near it.
Okay. So I want to keep you like in line with it so you can like shoot. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Just in case red guy wakes up, I at least have flanking with Adau.
Alright, you work your way around there, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Adau, it's your turn. You're flanking the red one, but of course he's stunned. Are you gonna go after the frog or what?
Yeah, just in case he wakes up. That's a fact. Don't attack him. The silent move over there was so.
Okay. And yeah, you absolutely are able to just go over, swinging the mace at this frog thing. You do hit, and absolutely, that is a good chunk of damage there. Okay, cool. And then you cast Shield of Fate to better protect yourself. Sounds good. That brings us to the doppelganger, who's still stunned. Bree, it's your turn. What do you think, Britsha? What is Bree gonna do here?
I'll walk over. I'll go next to it.
Okay.
And use primal surgery.
Okay. Yeah, the one where you just grow claws covered with acid and
Yeah.
No, Bree fearlessly goes over to this massive 8 or 9 foot tall
Gonna egg
hulking
y'all.
slod thing, and it's looking. Absolutely, go ahead and roll your attack roll. So first you have to do the attack roll. It should just be on your under your attacks, right? With the rest of your attacks. Yeah.
Oh.
As a hit.
Oh shit.
And then we don't have to take the 1d10, the one. You can re-roll it by just we'll roll it properly by doing the click on the name of the spell. The what?
Shit.
1.
Okay, let's take this. Oh yeah, that's 10.
Let's do that.
Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be higher anyways. So yeah. So yeah, because it's since you're level 11 or 12 or whatever you guys are, then it's yeah. So okay, so it is actually 10 damage. Absolutely. As you hit, you can tell that this thing's like amphibious, like tough hide and skin seems to absorb it better than you expected. It is resistant to acid damage.
Yeah.
And again, it doesn't even have any armor on either, but it's just got like really thick skin. Like, yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The slod will finally have a chance to do something. Again, it's holding a great sword in one hand. And now...
Look at this windmill, you guys.
Actually, for the two of you that are next to it, Adau and Bree, as you're looking at this thing, you see the gash that you just left in its like side. Bree, you look at it and it looks down at itself. You see the wound starting to patch itself together slowly. This thing regenerates a certain amount of HP at the start of every turn.
Oh.
And yeah, the two of you can see this. And then it looks past you guys at Helios, almost like he knows that Helios is the source of the hypnotic pattern. And then it realizes, like, wait a minute, I don't even necessarily need to worry about that. And you see it hold out a hand, and it starts to evoke a magical effect. It casts a spell with this guttural, abyssal tongue.
Frog magic, dude.
What, dude?
And it's casting Fireball. So it's going to hit everyone.
Counter spell!
Do you have counter spell?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, I gotta take down one. Yep, okay, this is...
Okay, yeah, I was going to say throw it in there because I don't actually... Yeah, okay. So if it is a 3rd level or lower spell, it will automatically succeed. Guess what level Fireball is?
3.
It's 3rd level. So, absolutely, this thing starts going right, and it like looks like it's about to cast a spell, and instead Helios is able to go like, no, you don't. Stops it, literally just
I'm
like.
the one that fireballs the team.
yeah. Helios has like a strum on his instrument, and the spell just like fizzles, and nothing happens. The slod does not seem very happy about this. But that was its action. It actually burns its action, so it literally does nothing this turn because of that.
Now he's angry.
Now he
Get
is a
the fuck
little.
out again.
He is a little angry. Actually, let me see. Is that true? Does he have any bonus action or anything?
I mean, it's good to know that he can do that now.
Mm-hmm.
We can't recollect the magic orb, though.
Okay. Doppelganger. This one's dead. Talvo, it's your turn.
Oh, it's concentration.
Man, I wish I hadn't burned my web Duncan on Chungus.
Yeah, you did do that like right at the start of a whole day of adventuring, just to mess with it. But hey, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay.
Oh, I actually have advantage because of my 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Okay.
But
So, which one is this on? The frog, I'm assuming?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Ooh, yeah, and absolutely. You have sneak attacks to your allies, no problem. And you chuck in a good 35 damage. Damn. Absolutely, the thing goes like grunts in pain.
And I just ducked back around the corner of this little entryway. Like,
Sounds good.
nerd. That'll do it.
All right. Helios, it's your turn.
Had a plan, but I don't want to break concentration, so I have to think of a new plan. This guy could just stab me and then break it anyway for the new concentration. So.
Yeah, it's actually fairly common knowledge that trolls regenerate, and if you hit them with fire or acid damage, it stops it.
Well,
The acid-
Bree hit him with
yeah.
acid damage.
The acid doesn't seem to work, but you haven't tested fire yet, so.
I have another fireball.
Yeah, you should just chuck it in the corner where your two allies are standing. That seems it seems like a badass idea.
I would never do that, yeah. Let's... Shit. I don't have anything that's super great to do. I mean, do we want to risk the Bind Blast now?
We had 2 combat encounters with all our rest, but yeah. Poetry, while sadistic, is a lenient god.
No.
Okay, so you
Let's hit him.
cast a psychic beam of energy. It does come from your forehead.
I'm not gonna use your mother, even though I probably should.
Okay,
And to save it.
Isn't he already your mother, or does that just apply to the?
One
it's the
turn.
first one roll,
Oh, okay.
which you already.
I have 2 inspirations left, and you guys probably
And
won't.
it did help, by the way, because that did cause him to fail his check to get stunned, even though he's not stunned now. But yeah, it forced them to do stuff differently. So, yeah, okay. The target must make a intelligence saving throw. Okay. He does again have advantage. Luckily, he succeeds. So you still roll the damage, and he just takes half.
What is that?
He's got 20/20 vision, you know.
Fuck.
Okay, so he takes half of that. In fact, actually, let me check. No resistance to psychic damage, so you're good on that front. But yeah, okay. Is that all for Helios?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna inspire. Who wants to do the more badass thing? Bree or Adau?
I'm saving my spells.
Okay, Adau, you get it.
Okay. Adau gets a
Get an
bardic inspiration. Mhm. What are you gonna do here, Adau? Yeah, it's a D10.
Yeah. Did they roll?
Yeah. Duncan will roll this, or you roll for him, either way, if it becomes necessary. But yeah, Death Ward on yourself. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, from the shield. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot that the shield had. I totally forgot about the thing about the shield giving poison. You succumb to poison more. But yeah, then you have spells you can cast from it as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shield being the crest of the dragon, right? The dragon shield. Because I forgot you swapped. You used to have the shield that you took from what's his face, from Solomon, from the guy way back when, and then you replaced it with this one. Yeah. Whatever happened to Solomon, I wonder. Anyways,
It must be fun having like 1,000 spells you can cast every turn, and then the DM gives you an item that can cast 4 other spells.
Yeah.
And then, you give the martial character, I can cast web 1 time a day.
Well, you're not a caster, it's like, yeah. Anyways, so, alright, then, Adau does that. The doppelganger is still frozen in place. Bree, it's your turn.
Can I'll... Shit, this.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. You do frostbite. It's you trying to freeze this thing. Would like, evoke frost and icy crystals to consume it. It will make a con save. It does have advantage, like it does on all of the spell saving throws. It succeeds, so it doesn't take anything. Yeah, because it's a cantrip.
He's amphibious. He should have to roll to see if he hibernates or not.
No. Luckily, he doesn't have to do that.
You go back in the water to breathe.
It is the. Is that all for Bree? Is Bree gonna move out of the way, or anything, or?
No, I can't. Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to the slot, and you see once again it starts regenerating some of its HP. I was thinking about what it would do. Yeah, this thing definitely seems like it was prepared for this situation. Well, I mean, not this exact one, but you know, prepared for a lot of things. And again, it's not wearing much clothes or anything in the way of armor, but it does have like a not a loincloth, but like a belt basically, and like kind of like some basic stuff covering its junk or whatever, you know. Actually, I don't even know if they have genitalia, but you know, it's got a like a belt on, and it reaches down into a pouch on the belt, pulls out a potion, pops the potion into its mouth and chugs. That's its action, and it goes invisible. And you begin to hear the pitter-patter of, well, more like the pounding of its footsteps, thump, 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 as it starts to walk around the room and walk around you guys. And if you didn't know, the way attack of opportunities work is you can only use them if you can see the creature leaving your attack radius.
Can they like see like footsteps on the ground?
There's not really like, you know,
Throwing up dust.
If this was in, you know, there is probably dust, but there's a lot of dust getting thrown up from like the combat going on, right? It's
True.
You know, if you took time, maybe you could do that, but it's not like you can't do that immediately. But Helios, you also hear it getting closer to you. Not sure where though.
Huh, funny. So I think I bonked my long rest button, so I'm fixing everything right now. If you see anything out of the ordinary, let me know.
Talvo,
8 points ahead.
it's your turn, Talvo. There's now no death slod in this room that you can see.
Free!
But you saw it go invisible. You know it's here somewhere because you're like in the doorway, basically. You would have heard it go past you.
Use your rogue vision to find it.
You would know that, actually, well, yeah, never mind, sorry.
Oh, you know what I can do to this fucking frog is I don't have to be able to see him to do it. Hit him with panache.
Do you not have to be able to see that?
I mean,
I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, you're right. It just has to be able to hear you. True. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, you don't need to see it. You're just calling out like this, you know, these insults or whatever to distract it. Okay.
Who sent you? Little frog bitch.
Alright, so make your persuasion check. I know you have advantage on that, and it will make an insight check. Doesn't have great insight, I'm not gonna lie.
55 plus 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
So it has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you. So basically, it kind of has to focus on you unless it wants to be penalized. So
Yeah.
you're basically like, you know, trying to draw it to you. So, okay, cool. Helios, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I didn't want to move or re-stealth or anything. Not a big
Oh,
deal.
if you want to, that's fine too. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't attack after my last stealth roll, so I have to re-roll it or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. It's fine.
Okay.
It's just mockery says see and can hear you. If I can't see it, but it can hear me, does it work? Does it have to be both conditions?
You would have to do both. Yeah.
Okay, I can't even make fun of him. Like,
Yeah. It says you
yeah, I
have to
can't just
see.
yell to the room and he won't hear me. That's stupid. Let's see.
The idea is that beyond like the words themselves, you are like, you know, evoking some magic in the creature. Otherwise, like, you know,
Yeah.
so.
You know what? I'm gonna be a little cheeky. I'm gonna make myself invisible.
I like it.
I can't see him. He can't see me.
I will say that is concentration as well.
Well, I can just move out of the way of this guy and he won't see me either.
Yeah, that's true. He literally can't see you, so now that you're invisible.
Oh, so I can leave!
So this guy, as Helios poofs out of existence to you guys, is going invisible. This guy is no longer stunned. He shakes his head like,
Yeah, I'm gonna back over to them.
Okay, Bree, you
Well,
hear
that
footsteps approaching you. You're not sure if it's from the Slod or from Helios. Could be either. Anyway.
Sorry, that's all I do on Pizza's here.
Adau, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Duncan? The doppelganger is awake again, but the Slod is invisible. Doppelganger is... They're I'm gonna count them as a humanoid. Technically they're supposed like a monstrosity, but I'm gonna count them as humanoid. If like for the purposes of spells and stuff. There's a lot of things like that are technically called monstrosities by the game. But that Okay, so you're doing this on the dead one, gotcha. Oh god. Yeah, okay. So the doppelganger here is all of a sudden raised to life as a zombie. Like they literally stand up. And are a zombie now. Hold on. Yeah, okay. It is the zombie stat block too, so that works. Here's what I'm gonna do. I will just make the rules for you, Duncan, since that will just make it easier. And it will attack the other one as commanded. Okay. So that is your bonus action to command it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Also, in a great sentence, your spell imbues the target with a foul mimicry of life.
Yeah. Like, this is a spell that is definitely probably looked down upon by most, like, you know, organized religions and stuff, because they're like, probably shouldn't, like, fuck with people's, like, bodies right after they die, you know.
Yeah, but in accounting circles, it's totally fine.
Yeah. So, it will, okay, so, sorry, your bonus action, You said actually we're moving during its next turn, so it needs to roll into initiative now, actually, yeah. Alright, zombie is in initiative here. It'll go after Bree. Okay. That is Adau's turn. This doppelganger looks actually... This doppelganger actually, like, sees you raising his just now deceased friend from the ground, who he was helpless to save, as he was, like, you know, half stunned by this spell. And he looks at you, Adau, with a rage in his eyes that you have pissed off this doppelganger. And he is going to... He does a couple things. First, he runs around the zombie doppelganger to you, and he literally just takes his hand and shoves you. He's going to try to shove you to the ground, which is the equivalent of a grapple check. So you need to roll me either athletics or acrobatics. Okay. And it's funny enough, he's actually that good at this, so it's kind of a... Yeah, he fails. He fails to actually do this. So instead, he just, like, you know what, he's like, fuck it. And he just presses the button on his dagger, stabs at you. Yeah, hold on, let me just look, sorry. Yeah, okay, so he will stab at you. And he gets a crit on Duncan.
No, doesn't Duncan have an item that makes him immune to crits? Isn't that his breastplate? Or something like that, like once a day he gets to...
No, that was funny enough. That was the old shield. That was the old shield, and then he replaced it with the new shield, which has only hurt him in this combat so far. Because guess what? This also, he just applied the poison to this. First, let's do the normal damage. Luckily, he doesn't have sneak attack because he doesn't have an ally within 5 feet of you.
As far as we know.
Yeah, as far as you know. But I think it's to be visible. So yeah, either way, it doesn't matter. But still, 11 damage. And then, of course, I also need you to roll me a con save with disadvantage there, Duncan. So just roll 2d20s. Okay. So 16, yeah. 16 is enough to succeed. You don't take any extra damage from that. So you once again avoid the poison effect. Nice. And then it'll try to stab you again. That barely hits again, right? Yeah. Well, oh no, you have Shield of Faith now. Yeah, Shield of Faith. Yep. So you're temporarily at higher AC. Okay, so you don't get it. Bree, it is your turn, Britsha. You heard footsteps approaching you invisibly from where Helios was standing before.
So can I tell what that is?
Oh shit! Wait, Duncan is right. He does get hit because he got hit the first time, and then he just rolled a concentration check, and he failed the concentration check, so he does get hit again. Rip. Thank you for remembering that, Duncan. But yeah, you get hit for another 7. No poison for that, just for the first one. So thank you for remembering that. But yeah, sorry, Britsha.
Could I tell if that's Helios?
I mean, you know, roll me a perception check.
It would be.
I mean, you would have seen the frog turn invisible, heard the footsteps, and then watch Helios turn invisible, and then heard a second footstep.
Did I hear footsteps from the frog?
Yeah, you heard footsteps as they both went invisible.
I think the footsteps of a frog and the hoof stomps would be very different sounds.
Yeah, I would say that you can actually tell that this is probably Helios coming up to you.
I would say it would be objectively hilarious to just clobber me though. So, to you.
Yeah, I was considering doing it.
Well, damn. Okay, when you put it like that, all right.
Do I have any idea where the fog is?
We could make this funny. I could have rolled stealth and see if we get decent
Not
perception.
really, Britsha. Bree, there's just too much going on to really be able to pinpoint with sound or anything.
So we don't even know if it's in the room at the moment.
I mean, Talvo's in the doorway, so you're pretty sure it hasn't left the room.
Right.
Unless it is Talvo.
Do you have any bottles of liquid? Like, you can just...
I just have potions. I have 2 vials of poison.
Wait. Can you make it... No, you need to be able to see the sky to make it rain here, don't you?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be sky above us for it to work. Would magic missile work when they're invisible?
What's the text on the spell say?
Yeah, it would depend. So, a creature of choice that you can see. Nope, can't. You don't see him, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You can do that on the other doppelganger, though. He hasn't been hit yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's still, there.
Alright. Okay, then I could do this.
Okay. Man, you summon like
wait, but that, I mean, it would hit Adau, but then but
Adau, the zombie,
like, the
but
fog
maybe
is
the
nearby.
fog.
Yeah, exactly. The fog is in those, what, 6 other spaces there?
If it is, it would hit it, yeah.
Wait, Adau's
Yeah,
a
okay.
zombie? What the hell did I miss?
No, he summoned a zombie, yeah.
Ah.
Kind of a Duncan, but again, there's too much noise from the... You definitely, like, heard it walking a little ways away. You're not sure how far. Hey, Jeff. You know what you gonna do there, Britsha?
Yeah, I'll shoot it. Like, Bree's freaked out that everybody's turning invisible, so, like, Bree shoots an ice shot at that.
Okay. So you go... And so make another ranged spell attack. This should be in your attack list, Ice Knife now.
I was going for Riley. You saw it?
Riley's cowering in the corner. He's afraid of the frog thing. Oh, that's for... Yeah, okay, that's for you, yeah. But go to make your attack roll,
It actually isn't in my attack list.
That's where it should be. Oh, let me look.
Looks like it might be one of those, like, expansion spells. That might have added a bit manually.
Yeah. Okay, well, it would be... Go ahead and just roll, like, another spell attack, like the claw one you did, because it's the same modifier. So just roll that to see if it is. Okay, cool.
I'm the biggest fan of
So that does
pizza.
hit. Just roll a d10 manually for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So d10 is the piercing damage from the like ice shard hitting. Had pretty good damage. As this like ice dagger basically goes into this thing's like shoulder, and then it looks down and the ice just explodes. So Duncan makes a dex save, which here he did. So does the zombie. It fails. Who would have thought a zombie would fail a dexterity check?
0.
And then the doppelganger has a pretty high dex actually, and succeeds. So the target and each creature with a fire. Oh yeah, so he doesn't take any damage from the explosion, whereas your allies do. So it literally, that part only hit the allies. Roll a 2d6.
That's actually good, because if you would have hurt the frog, it would have dropped panache.
Yeah. And yeah, to be fair, it doesn't hit the frog, so you know the frog isn't in that like 6 squares that it could be there. So the zombie is visibly wounded already. Duncan, you take 11 more damage, Duncan, from the ice shard exploding on you. And to be fair, if the slod was in that area, it would have been hit. So, and you don't hear, or you would also you would have heard it, and you would have seen ice shards just thunk into something, right? But you don't. Okay, so there you go. It's the zombie's turn. Its order was to attack the doppelganger. Here's the thing: if it was a smart creature, it would flank. Zombies are not smart. They're literally like the antithesis, the opposite. They're not smart. So it's just gonna try to attack. It misses as well. It is now. It's not an initiative because it's hidden, but it is actually the slob's turn after this. So you hear more movement. Yeah. Oh man, you're not gonna like this. But all of a sudden you hear the same sounds of spell evocation that you heard before.
I can't counterspell this reflect.
You can't counterspell something you can't see. Counterspell as a requirement, you have to see a spell to counterspell it, and you don't see it. And so, oh god, wait, where's hold on, sorry.
I'll tell you consolation, I did just piss it off. And I'm not very close to you guys. Well, I did not like where he moved that rat stack for you guys.
And it becomes visible when it casts a spell, and it was on the other side of the room at this point. But it just casts. Casting the spell makes it visible again. It breaks its invisibility. A fireball erupts behind you, Bree and Duncan. and it will envelop everyone there. And he, to be fair, he didn't even know that Helios was there, but he was going for the rest of the group. And
I should have stayed in my corner.
you should have, but to be fair, there was no way you knew he was going to do this.
At least Riley can get hit.
Riley's fine.
Yeah.
It's safe cowering in the corner. Thanks, bud.
And
At least our good bard doesn't get hit. Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me a dexterity save for Britsha and Duncan. If you pass your save and you're resistant, you take a quarter. I will let you know you do not save with that though.
I do one too because of the.
So let's not get a little too ahead of ourselves here. No. Oh yeah, wait. You do have your bardic inspiration though, right, Duncan? Did you ever use that before?
It does.
Yeah, you could use that here if you want.
Also, we all have inspiration.
Sure, you all have normal inspiration from Riley. And then Helios as well. You also need to make a dex save.
I was wondering.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Oh, nice.
With the bardic inspiration added on, you do succeed Adau. So Adau will take a quarter damage because he's also resistant from the shield, right? Because the shield grants him power of dragons with fire resistance. Helios, you also will take half damage, and then Bree, unfortunately, you're going to take full damage, which is it's a base level fireball. So, yeah, Bree takes 31 damage, pretty brutal, unless you have any sort of like absorb elements or anything. Helios, you take 15. Duncan, you take 7 because it halves, then rounds down, and then halves, and then rounds down. So 7 damage.
It's mighty convenient for Duncan's extremely low HP bar.
Yeah, it's good that he had the save and the bardic inspiration and everything. Yeah, so the zombie is just dead. I'm not gonna bother even rolling. It's re-deaded. And then the doppelganger. Doppelganger needs to hopefully. That is actually also a success. So it took half damage as well. Yeah, this thing took a calculated risk to try and hope that it would hurt you guys more than it hurt its ally. And it seems like it actually, I think, did. So, and then the salon moves a step this way, and it looks at you, Talvo, and says, "Move."
Make me.
And it just re-grips its greatsword. But that'll come next turn. In the meanwhile, Talvo, this thing looks to square up against you. You can tell, even though it's been hit by quite a few things at this point, it's still regenerating HP, and did while it was invisible too.
Actually, I retract what I'm not gonna say make me. I'm gonna move. I'm good. Oh, I'm still in the draw tool. My bad. Get in his space, and he is gonna get the fury of the Yaha's fucking ceremonial blade, dude.
Okay.
And with advantage, because I was stuck. Okay, well.
I gotta break your heart here. That's not even a hit. The 15 is not a hit because it has very.
Okay, then I'll burn inspiration.
Hey, there you go. That is a hit. Yep. That is a hit. Yeah, technically you're not supposed to be able to get triple advantage, but with inspiration I allow it because you're re-rolling the whole thing, not so much taking that.
Oh, but I should roll it one more time.
No, that's not what it means. You get one additional roll. No. But it's just a normal hit anyway, so roll your damage. Oh, you already did. I'll take that damage. So, and yeah, you do get your sneak attack because you're in the dueling mode where you get the special one. So, for being a swashbuckler. So you get another, 33 damage as you stab this thing.
And then sleight of hand. Cool. And then I back away into the doorway again.
Okay. I'm assuming you disengage. Wait.
Well, no, I get disengaged for free if I do a melee attack.
That's right. I forgot about that part. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Fancy footwork, I think it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Helios, it's your turn.
Walked in, stabbed him,
wait,
walked
Helios.
away.
Before you forget anything, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you're no longer invisible because that is concentration.
Yeah.
Your concentration just broke.
I'm gonna cast it anyway, so I'm absolutely not burning inspiration for that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay. What kind of loose objects are available around the room?
There's rocks and, maybe a couple pieces of wood,
Okay. Rocks are fun, right?
Oh god.
God, that is one hell of a spell. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
As many rocks as possible, please.
Okay. So, oh god, yeah.
Varying sizes, I don't care.
Up to 10 rocks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming we're gonna just make the rocks all the same size for easy.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be like tiny size rocks. So.
Help this man with gravel.
Pocket sand.
There we go. You know what? Yeah, well, this. Okay. I don't remember how much HP and stuff you're going to remind me that they have, but also.
Here, I'll copy paste this dead part.
A bunch of rocks start floating in the air. So.
They're also like really tiny pebbles, so like it looks like it could be cool, but it's kind of just like.
Yeah.
It's like the scene from the Avatar movie where like one little rock flows away.
Yeah. Oh god, that's so cursed.
I had much more of a scene of like Mob Psycho 100 where
So let's see.
he floats a bunch of rocks and just pelts.
It's a plan. One at Riley. No.
Sorry, just looking at something.
Is getting hit in the face with a rock magical? I don't
And I
think
guess they have their own initiative, right?
so. Yep, I think so. It's kind of, yeah, I remember how the
Adau, when you tried to teleport, the thing preventing you from teleporting, when it spoke in your minds, it said, I want what you have taken, or something along those lines. I don't know exactly how it worded it.
Fuck your mom. You decide the action the creature will take and will move during its next turn.
Yeah, so they have a turn, so I need to
It has
roll.
its own thing, yeah.
I need to roll initiative for them. I'm just going to use a
I roll initiative?
random sheet.
No, I guess I can't technically.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I got it. I'll roll a sheet for them. So they'll have 20
We have the
HP.
one.
Do you have a sheet for that?
Had one for small or something.
Yeah. That's fine. Oh yeah, tiny object. Here it is. Found it. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, they all go together in initiative. They get a 24, which means they are at the top of initiative. But of course, that means that it's actually going to be a little bit till we get to them. Who do you order them to attack?
Before.
Yeah.
Fucking frogman. I don't know. See him now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Rocky.
You tell them to bash Frogman. Adau.
The Dwayne Collective.
Yeah.
After that frog.
Okay. Adau, it's your turn. It's doppelganger, so then give you
Careful, this might be.
Okay, so Adau looking a little rough. Adau looking a little rough. Heals himself up, which is seems
Choose
fair.
carefully, or else it might be your last turn.
So yeah, this seems fair. Adau will heal himself up. I'm assuming you're not going to move at all or anything. Just hold put. Okay, then we'll go to the
It might not be
doppelganger.
a bad idea to move one to the left so those rocks can come and surround you as like a swirling barrier of rocks.
But right now he's protecting Bree. By the way, Bree took an absolute big blast from that fireball. Bree is, not terribly squishy, but still visibly wounded from all this right now. So
I've seen Bree use that, what is it, like primal savagery or whatever it's called.
yeah,
The one where she turns into like Bilbo wanting the the ring from Lord of the Rings. I've seen her do that enough times in the last couple sessions. I no longer have this idolized image of her as like a pretty little flower girl now.
So this guy,
You get me both.
this guy looks back at his ally, the Slod, and the Slod in this abyssal tongue is like, blah, 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 blah. And the thing just nods. The thing nods and it moves in on the target it was just designated, which is Helios. The Slod knows that you just cast a spell and it orders its underling to take you out. So,
Take me out to
and
dinner.
especially this works because Adau was kind of busy finishing healing himself. So this guy rushes around Adau and just lunges for you, Helios.
Bring it.
Yeah, first attack coming in here will be.
Well,
He's got no allies next to him, at least, so that's good for you.
infested.
He missed.
Damn.
Second attack comes in.
It's really funny because I have shield.
Okay, you have shield, yeah. So, you are. I will say one thing though. I'm not trying to dissuade you from doing this necessarily, but just so you know, this does take your reaction. The
And
only
if that damn frog casts another fucking fireball.
if the frog casts
I
a
don't have spell slots anymore. So
Okay.
the frog can cast whatever he wants. There's
Okay.
no counter spell.
Oh, does counterspell take a spell slot?
it's a third level
Okay.
spell slot. It's a
Oh.
high level one. Yeah.
Out of
or
counter
rock.
spells, so
I played exactly one
Yeah.
session.
If you
as a
have any
there's
fourth
raw
level,
frog in it today.
well, remember you can use fourth level slots as well for that, or fifth or whatever. So.
I have on the 6th level spot, 1 5th level spot, and 2 3 level spots.
Oh well, then you can do that.
Out of my like 15 that I should have.
Well, yeah, you can use third level slots for counterspell. Like,
Yeah.
so.
I'm saving that.
Okay, you're saving it. So,
I
alright,
don't
and
know.
that,
Hold on. I don't know.
again, like it's totally fine to do the shield here because this guy's gonna try to hit. It's gonna hit you otherwise. I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna backtrack it until he hits me up for the 3rd time. Can I do that or no?
Yeah,
Nah,
you can-
That's cheating.
No, you. I mean, you could say that you're gonna let him hit you once, and then if the next one comes in, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So then you're yeah. It's basically a matter of like, do you want to save your spells, or your reaction rather, to be able to counterspell something if he casts another spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first hit you're gonna let through. It only does 9 damage, not a ton. But there's a downside to this.
Another deal.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay. And then he'll try to stab you for a 3rd time.
Uh-oh.
So do you want to shield this one or?
That's 100% your decision. Does not affect Talvo in any way. Does not care. 'Cause it will not-
Told the start next time I get +5.
Well,
yeah.
that's what he was saying. Is that he's not sure if he actually wanted to do the
Nice, but
shield.
then if the frog casts fireball, we're fucked.
Yeah, because then he wouldn't be able to counterspell, right? So. No, he did. But I warned him, like, hey. To be fair,
Yeah.
the slot, while it is focused on the whole room, it was kind of turning to Talvo, so you know.
Yeah, I do have him panached.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect fireball though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't affect fireball, but it did piss him
Doesn't hit me.
off.
Okay, you let him hit you. He hits you. 10 is still enough to succeed, so your rock friends are still here.
Alright.
So you take a few hits for the team, but you don't go. Your concentration is still up. Your rock friends are still here.
So focused on these fucking
And
rocks.
this thing,
Alright.
like, looks so disappointed that it wasn't able to break your concentration. But Bree, it's your turn.
Or one rock at him.
I missed. What is the slot now? Invisible?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
visible over here. So
How'd that happen?
he walked
Cast
over.
When
there.
he started casting a spell, it became visible.
Yeah, the fireball is what.
You've been in enough combats with Talvo to know that if you do damage to him, my magical words no longer make him mad at just me. So I would say, if you can, kill that doppelganger real quick.
Alright.
Plus, he's also right there in your face, so it's probably more of an immediate threat to you.
No.
Does he look like he resists acid?
You have no idea really for the doppelganger.
Imagine just asking that to his face. That'd
Well,
be funny.
Can I ask him?
Sure, and he looks at you like you're fucking insane and doesn't say anything.
Alright.
Yeah. I make your spell
Wow.
attack. Yeah. That is actually not a hit on this guy. They're pretty dexterous. I mean, they're literally like assassins.
Damn.
Yeah. Just wait, but technically you're flanking with the rock. It actually does count, and the +2 does actually make that a hit. So the rock flanking actually matters.
That's the plan all along.
So yeah, you actually do hit. So roll your damage up. Oh, that's. so yeah, if you just click on the thing, you should roll it right. Okay, good stuff. 9 damage. This thing is still not visibly wounded from all this. But certainly it's you've heard it a good bit, and it is not resistant to acid, it seems. So it seems like it was a good idea.
Alright.
Alright.
You can do this in DM.
Yeah.
We need to be pinning these messages, man.
Yeah. Is that it for Bree then?
Yeah, that's all I can really do.
Okay. Zombie's dead. So we go to the rocks. You told the rocks. So Helios, again, the rocks, if they attack the slot, would break panache. That's the only downside. But
Yeah, but there's also a wall of rock.
there's also a lot of rocks, so. Are you just gonna tell
How
the
much
rocks?
damage do they do?
It's like a d6 + 4 per attack that hits.
Okay.
And you would get 9 attacks because they each get just 1
I
attack.
mean, if we're gonna play by the rules, don't they have to do what I command them to do on the last turn? So they kind of have to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, wait, no, it's a d4. My bad, but it is still yeah. So if you do, yeah. So basically, they will just
So the action the creature will take, and we're all moved during its next turn.
yeah.
Yeah, I gave it a specific command. I should have been more general. Yeah. So
No, you're good. So
That's fine.
they will zoom in, Zoop. And all of them will be able to get in except for 2 that kind of have to stand back.
Is getting hit in the face with a rock magical
Oh, no.
damage?
I deleted 1. No, it's just bludgeoning damage. Because like the idea is like, it's not like you're imbuing their attacks with magic. You're just imbuing them with the ability to slam into things. So they will. Actually, I will let you know he doesn't even have resistance to any normal damage.
Rocks.
He doesn't have resistance to rocks. Yeah. So why don't you, if you want to have the honors here, Helios? Do you have their sheet? Oh, it's 1d4 + 4. Or do you want me to just roll it?
I'm gonna roll it.
All right. Just slam the button 8 times because you got 8 surrounding him, and I'll tell you how many hit. They're all flanking, so that's one thing. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 5 hits. So feel free.
Okay.
So then click the attack button in this chat 5 times. It doesn't even matter which one you click, it just will sit there.
I'm giving the rocks still won their moment.
Okay, there you go.
Great rolls.
Yeah, good rolls.
Honestly.
Fuck.
Good
What's the die?
rolls.
1d4. That's a 1d4 + 4.
Yeah, that's 34
No
damage
more than a
overall.
6.
So, you know, even though these rocks are very weak individually, they just go dunk, 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 and it ends up doing enough damage to match like the kind of damage that Talvo and Adau do with their single hits. And so this thing absolutely starts getting. This thing actually starts getting pummeled. So yeah. Okay. In that case, it is now going to be the Slod's turn.
He didn't say the magic words after that attack, and I don't like it.
What?
Visibly wounded.
He is actually wounded. Sorry, you're right.
Oh.
And then he heals.
okay. Yeah.
He is still wounded even after the heal. I'll let you know. So it was. So it did a good number on him. He's gonna do something new. Oh baby. Oh. Bird. Actually, do I want to do that with him? Oh god, this spell. I haven't used this one in a while. Okay.
I'm not worried. You guys should be worried.
Okay, hold on.
Trying to think of things that Pochi's hurt me with before. There's almost everything, but
Vicious mockery, but like as a person.
yep. And just the living concept of it.
Okay, hold on.
Holding on. Your life, I guess.
The first thing he's gonna do. No, he's not gonna. He's not gonna try to like maneuver out of it because he would take opportunity attacks from a shit ton of these things. I'm just gonna change the color of this rat stack real quick.
Call them by their name. They have a name. Dwayne Collective.
He's going to cast a spell.
Fan of that. How about you, bitch?
As he goes and evokes, all of a sudden, a smoky green cloud envelops that whole side of the room.
Or does it? Because Helios did not use his reaction and took the hits like a good boy.
I have 2 options to do this, and I burn a 5th and 6th level slot if I have to. You can't downcast, right? That makes no sense.
No, I mean, if you can use a 5th level spell slot for the 3rd level spell, but you still use the whole 5th level slot, if that makes sense.
This is a horrible fucking idea.
Yeah, the question is how...
I thought you had two third level slots left.
We're gone.
Oh.
Hypnotic pattern and counterspell. Oh,
Again,
no.
it's 100% not my problem.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Adau hasn't even like been bothered this combat. He's just chilling.
Yeah. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it at 6th level, because Mass Suggestion is not super helpful here.
Okay, so you did hit my power. I'm assuming you meant to do counterspell, but yeah.
Oops. Yeah.
It's actually.
There we go.
I will say. Hold on.
I guess 7th level.
Actually, I had to read this. Yeah. Guess what? There is a good reason. So, here's the thing. Since you use the 6th level slot, it will automatically work on any spell 6th level or lower. This spell he was casting is 5th level. And so it does immediately stop this spell from happening. This cloud that was starting to expand right around you guys just stops. And this guy is...
My Arcana to be like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, sure, you can roll a Arcana check, that's fine. And I guess Bree could as well, because Bree would have a chance, and maybe Adau as well, yeah. It was Cloud Kill, yeah, out of character, yeah.
And that was no, alright, fine.
You would probably know this, Helios, with a 12. It's a fairly common spell. It literally just creates a cloud of poisonous gas that just starts suffocating you, and even holding your breath doesn't help. It literally will sink into your pores and shit, so...
Oh, I love Maryland there.
Yeah, exactly. But no, so anyways, the Slod is fucking furious about this, by the way. And it looks like it was maybe gonna try to, like... It was gonna cast this and then run the other way and get out of here. It looks like it changes. It looks like it changes its mind, and it points at you, Helios, and says, "I will devour you. You will become host to my eggs." And it will.
Oh no!
And then Talvo will shout from the doorway. He can actually do that, by the way. Like he's not joking.
And,
I cast counter egg.
And he is fucking pissed. So much so to the point where, well, he's not gonna risk taking opportunity attacks, so he is just gonna. I don't think there's any limitations on it for your thingies, right? Let's see. Yeah, just tell me. No, it would be. It just has. Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, those rock attacks did drop panache on that guy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, so you know what? No, I've decided it is gonna run. It's gonna charge at you, Helios. Boom. What? I'm gonna move this one.
Oh.
Dum. And it moves all over here. That will provoke attacks from literally all of the stones. So roll like 10.
10.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And I will say 8 of those have flanking.
8,
Yeah.
9, 10. Ha!
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, so first do the crit, 'cause that one obviously hits, and then so if you click on that specific one, yeah, it will do. And then there will be 1, 2, 3, 6 normal hits as well. Oh god. This is gonna be a lot of damage. I might regret this decision. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
Is it crit plus 6 more, or is it so it's like 7 total?
Oh wait, did I say? Wait, 1, 2, 3.
I think it, yeah, because I didn't do the one
more normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The thing is absolutely hurting very badly, but it is still alive, and it looks like it's coming at you with a fury.
I'll have a reaction.
Yeah.
Little piggy, I've come to blow your house down.
Yeah. Talvo, it is your turn.
Well, all the bad things happening in this room right now, huh? But that being said, knowing about like the whole egg laying thing, definitely just gonna like burn this guy down if possible.
Okay.
So we're not gonna move. Okay, so I rolled sleight of hand last turn to see if I had an advantage this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you have advantage because I think you're only at 25.
Okay.
So
It didn't do anything, yeah.
And we'll hit him with a +2 arrow.
that's a crit. That is a crit, and you have sneak attack on this because you have an ally.
Wait,
So.
shit, sneak attack crit.
Don't make those noises.
So I'm really savoring hitting this button. Oh gosh.
Oh, this would be
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of damage. I'll let you know how much HP he has, because he's almost certainly dead unless you get the worst rolls of all time. He has 21 HP. And you do more than that with I was gonna say, you do more than that with some normal hits, with most normal hits even. So you actually just take this. Where do you hit him, like, to finish him off?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I see his little, like, he's running up to Helios, and he's probably just muttering to himself and abysmal. And I see his little throat.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
and I pin the fucker to the wall.
Oh, through his like throat bulb, and just
it hits the bulb. It severs his like cervical vertebrae on the way through and just pins his ass to the wall.
And that's the thing, is like
behind
you
him.
couldn't do this with a normal bolt generally, but this is a +2 bolt that is enchanted with pretty strong magics, and it absolutely just goes.
This happens like right in front of me too.
And it literally, it's pretty gruesome, and this thing literally gets pinned to the wall as it's bleeding out through its throat with this like black, oozy blood spewing all over Helios.
Helios, never say I didn't do anything for you.
Do everything for me. I'm too fucking supposed to. However, I did beat this guy to death with the rocks twice, so.
Yeah, you
And
take
then,
a lot
I guess
of.
in that situation.
Yeah, you start to take poison damage from its blood. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so that's anything else, Talvo, or?
Yeah, no, I'm actually seeing that the tides have turned in my favor. I'm getting up in there. I'm hitting peg blow with the bonus action heal.
Okay.
So that's 1d8.
I think you might have used that last session though.
I might have actually.
Yeah, which is the same day.
In that
so
case, yeah, that's fair.
you can slap on the butt though,
Well, no, I'm just. I actually just like run in there, kind of like try to get the changeling or doppelganger's attention. Like, surely he just saw that guy fucking die, and then I just run up, like, perhaps just like feet behind the arrow that just killed his boss, and then I walk up to him and I go.
And he doesn't like react in fear, but he reacts in concern.
Yeah, and then sleight of hand because I'm melee range because I'm ready to stab this fucker if he tries to get away from me.
Okay.
Sorry, snap it.
That's fine. It's just the 15, so yeah. Helios, what are you gonna do?
Well, let's see. I just got covered in this guy's like fucking.
Rip
He
Duncan.
just left. Rip. COVID got him.
Oh no.
Internet is kill. He used power word kill on the internet.
Okay. So what are you gonna do then, Helios?
Same question. I didn't think I'd be alive to make a turn. So, need spell slots. So I'm just gonna stab the guy
Okay, that is actually a miss. And unfortunately, you don't have any way to get like flanking really.
Damn. All right, then I just stood here.
And you order
How
your
many
stones to attack him, I'm assuming.
Oh, right. Yeah. Get this bitch. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Not. Yeah. Wait, does he look visibly wounded?
No, not
yeah.
yet. Not yet.
Oh, no, sorry.
Not at all? Okay.
He's been hit a bit, but he's not visibly. Yeah, you could tell the stones to like go help in the hall.
Yeah, half of the stones to like 5 go to him, 5 go out there and help out there.
Okay, sounds good.
Just say attack. They know who's on our team.
You can say you know there's goblins out there, so even if there's more than goblins,
attack goblins.
Yeah, they can help with the goblins.
Except our friend Goblin. No.
Except Chungus.
Okay, we'll attack Chungus.
Looks
like this. That's like.
Yeah, that's fine. They get the idea. They're like, don't attack the runt goblin.
Yeah, don't attack the smallest goblin.
Yeah. That brings us to Adau. So.
I ran the math on that crit, by the way. I did 63 damage to that token.
That's a lot of damage. That's a rogue moment. That's the thing. So that's the thing, TSM. Rogues only ever have like 1 attack. They don't get extra attacks like fighters do, and paladins and stuff. But the reason why is because your 1 attack counts for a lot. But yeah, so Adau. So Duncan, it's your turn. You're flanking this doppelganger, but you can do anything else as well. You reach out and you miss. Unfortunately, you're just too.
Slap yourself in the face.
Yeah, a bit of blood still spewing from the throat of the slod gets in your eye. You got chili in your eye, but it's actually slod blood. That brings us to the doppelganger. The doppelganger realizes like this situation is not good. He reaches down to his armor, opens a pouch, takes a potion out, just like the slod did, chugs it. He's no longer visible.
No, he's not entirely surrounded.
And you hear footsteps. You hear the pitter-patter of footsteps running away. And because he is a rogue and he didn't use his bonus action for anything else, he does have the ability to dash.
To fucking disengage. Oh.
He doesn't need to disengage, you can't see him.
Yeah, he's invisible. You're right, you're right.
You hear running out in the, yeah, I don't think the rocks have blind sight.
Rocks have blind sight? Hold on.
I don't believe, I think they, or actually, wait, maybe they do. They don't have true sight for sure, but blind sight, maybe, actually, what? Hold on. Do they have blind sight? Hold on.
I am the not person that.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Leave me the stat block for a fucking rock.
It does have blind sight. Oh my god, it actually does have blind sight. Fuck. Yeah, because they don't have eyes, so it grants them the sense of blind sight. You know what that means?
No, it grants them.
You know what that means is that he is going to try to avoid. He is going to try to. He is going to try to avoid the rocks anyway. So only 2 are going to get opportunity attacks on him. But you get 2 attacks, 2 chances to hit this guy with your rocks.
I opened my own sheet. I'm not a rock. Okay, there you are. Oh, I almost took the rock as like the bird thing. Because there's a thing for it here.
Yeah, not that.
Please.
Oh damn! Okay,
Holy
you do
fuck.
You do hit with both of these rocks. Roll the damage up. Luckily, that doesn't break invisibility because invisibility potions, unlike the spell, are not concentration. So he is still gonna make it. This does not kill him. He is visible wounded now that you can see it. You can't see it, but he is visible wounded from this.
Where did the rocks go?
It was these.
Or were they opportunity?
It was these 2 rocks at the edge, right? Basically, you could tell he ran through the door from the. Okay. You saw the rocks go and hit something, right? So.
Okay. So.
Well, but how far did they make it? Did he not make it through the door, or else like these guys would have?
He just went around. Like, oh, I guess technically this one would too. You're right. So there, you should do one more. Do one more attack. Sorry, because he started
this
next
one
time. No, that's the one who did. It was those 2 at the bottom. Like he went diagonal over. He missed.
Like this way.
Okay.
But he would still have one extra.
Does Riley get an opportunity attack?
No, Riley's cowering. He's too afraid of the dead frogman.
Damn. Okay.
It was a pretty brutal murder.
Yeah, so do one more attack. Oh my god. Alright, roll the damage. I think he's still gonna live. Like, yeah, he will. Yeah, okay. He's fine, but you hear him get hit again.
Do we see?
I want to
blood?
keep these rocks.
Do we see blood
Yeah, you see
on
blood.
the floor?
Yeah.
Where do we see that blood pooling at the end of his movement?
It's leading out into the alleyway. You have to go look.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Yeah.
Talvo?
Bree, it's your turn.
So from like the rock hits, we know he's like gone out through the door and he's in the alley. Okay.
That's also our only way out, so just a heads up, be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you're cooking.
I mean, honestly, maybe just like heal up our boys. They're looking like not great. And plus, we can just send a bunch of gravel shooting down this alleyway next turn, and then I have a funny for my turn.
You know he's gone like that far down the alley.
Like, you heard him rushing, like he was running.
Oh.
He dashed. We could metagame and figure out how far he went, but that's not in the spirit of the game.
You already clobbered it with 3 extra rocks, so I think it's fine.
Yeah. Let Poetry have a W here and there, you know?
His W is
You
my
can try to
existence.
take a wild shot. You just have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's my idea.
Okay.
Just shoot something down the
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah, that seems fair. Yeah, you just have to walk over
Kinda
there.
like here.
Yep, that's fine. And then you just blast basically right down the middle and hope you hit. What do you think?
Riley's
about-
standing right here. No.
What do you think you're gonna do?
You can just bring a frost knife down there or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll hit him with the frostbite. Wait. Nice. Yeah, I'll do this at second. The ice knife at second level.
Okay. Absolutely. So you do, yeah, okay. Make your ranged spell attack with disadvantage. Again, you can just use the same as your primal savagery. It's the same roll, so. But with
Okay.
disadvantage, so that you have, so that you can't see him. Okay, that is a miss. So, you do miss. Then the question is, what point, just like ping a square, where's your goal for the center of the explosion? Because it is still going to explode. Basically, it's going to clatter onto the ground and then explode. So which spot? Here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you do it there. It explodes in the air, actually, as it like hits the ground once, then bounces up, explodes. You don't hear any cries of pain.
But he just tolerates it really well.
But yeah. All right. So is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. The stones have already been given an order, so unfortunately you can't really. I think you have to do it on your turn, so you can't really even change their order. But they will.
But they are gonna go after the guy.
They're gonna go.
I know that-
Oh yeah, these ones. The first group
Half
starts.
of them are going out to help the goblins. The other
Yeah.
half were going to attack the guy.
Yeah, and to be fair, they did with their blind sight. They know where he went. You see them actually dash down into here. Oh god, they're getting. Okay, hold on. You see them like shoot out that way, and then they start surrounding him. But they actually have to dash, so they don't get a chance to do anything. But you know where he is because you see the stones surrounding a spot. So it actually does kind of give you info about where he made it to. Talvo, it's your turn.
Oh no!
What is Talvo gonna do?
You should have picked another square.
Okay, just for clarity, these are small rocks. I can occupy
Tiny rocks, yeah.
a square with this rock.
Yes, you
Like,
can. They don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and these rocks are like, fist size or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
High five.
So yeah, bonus action dash
We're-
to this square in particular.
okay.
You- And
The way this will work, by the way, if you're going to attack him with your rapier, I'm assuming you will, is because he's invisible, you have disadvantage, but you also have advantage from your stealth or sleight of hand, so it cancels out.
Ally rock.
So it'll be a normal.
and just out of clarity's sake, you saw these rocks dashed. What's the rocks' movement? None of them would be behind him, so I'd be like sick flanking right now.
They're not smart enough to like know that they should get ready for you to come up and flank with them, right? They just took the shortest possible path to them, right? So
Whatever. Does a 29 hit?
yes, it does. And you do have sneak attack, yeah, because you have allies all around and everything. Yeah, rocks fall, Talvo died. Yeah, no. That is absolutely enough to kill him. He had 20 HP, so yeah, his body becomes visible as it just and he falls over dead.
That's not even what I intended to do. Like, I didn't know how far he could get with all the bullshit. Like, I was just gonna bonus action and then for all 3 actions, a full 90 movement and just stand here.
Just run into him, yeah. Yeah. So you just absolutely just impale this guy. And yeah, Talvo just absolutely executed both of these guys at the end of this combat here. After watching everyone else get beat up the whole time.
Oh, you know what? I still have 5 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move one more down.
Yeah, you step on his body.
Peek out into this chamber and just like see what's going on with.
Well, we're gonna go out of
goblins.
initiative here, right? Because at this point, the battle in the hall has mostly wrapped up, and I'm assuming all of you would, at this point, take maybe a moment and then start running out to the hall, right? And we can just kind of describe what you see. As you come around the corner, you see that you see probably like 20 dead goblins just lying all over the place, and another dozen, or like actually probably like another 20 running off into the caves. And you see like Mohi is like casting like a firebolt, like a little beam of fire at one of them and stuff, but they are clearly
the rocks
gone.
chasing them.
The rocks will start chasing them, but the goblins are clearly no longer going to be a threat. You see
What's Big Riley doing?
Yeah, Big Riley is busy smashing into a pulp the dead body of a goblin. It's probably been dead for a while, but he still gone.
Let him have it. Let him have it.
Yeah.
I was really hoping he was trying to cast spells of fleeing goblins.
No, he's too engulfed with his blood rage. But
Understandable.
Casting club.
and it does seem like the group out here was totally fine. It seems like they had a little more trouble once all the bears disappeared. There's a few cuts and gashes. Actually, like Feyor, who's like a big like buff warrior guy, warrior elf guy. He has a couple nasty gashes, but there's nothing that a few rounds of healing and a little bit of rest won't recover him from.
Yeah, with what spell slots?
And yeah, after a few moments, things kind of calm down, quiet down, and you realize, okay, well, like that was all of this attack dealt with. And they would immediately come and check on you as the goblins are running and be like, basically, like, are you guys all right? You could show them the slot and they'll be like, what the fuck? Mohi knows what they are. He's done some research on these things actually, and he would tell you, he's like, oh, this was actually a pretty powerful slot. The black skin and dark gray skin ones are the most dangerous, even though they're some of the smaller ones.
Yeah, he tried to put eggs in me.
And he's like, yeah, these ones don't do that much. They mostly leave it to the weaker slots, but hopefully we don't run into any more while we're down here.
I mean, I would also assume from the crit to kill him that there would just be a massive like blood splatter
Yeah,
on
it's
the wall.
pretty gruesome.
The shape of the frog is.
Yeah.
It definitely should have been like that was like a pretty scary frog, but
yeah, and yeah, Adau would remind you all that this was apparently the Deep One's lieutenant, which you guys did actually know that his lieutenant was the Frogman thing. And yeah, the group would kind of like, you know, oh yeah, they have actually they did. Each of them had an invisibility potion, and only one of them died before being able to use it. So yeah, you get one invisibility potion out of this. And
I have invisibility, someone else can take it.
Yeah, someone else can take it. And the great sword that the Slod had is +1, but I think most of you have better weapons than that at this point. But it's still a weapon you could give to like Big Riley or someone, and yeah, so.
The Big Riley.
oh yeah, you give it to Big Riley and be like,
With the big rally while he's smashing the guy.
Magic
like, hey.
sword.
He's like, magic sword. It magic.
And, and then he like smashes a corpse and like sees it weirdly do extra damage.
Yeah, it slices through it cleaner than like any blade he's ever used before. And he's
Give
like,
him a thumbs up.
"Oh, is it? Can I hit you with it and it won't hurt because it has that magic?"
Not that kind.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know, actually,
Oh.
you know, I want Big Riley to take a swing at me.
He goes, "Okay," it's just, and you can tell he's just like having fun. And I gotta remember what an ogre's attack bonus is. Hold on. Okay, yeah. He's gonna try to hit you with this magic greatsword just for fun because he's like, "Oh, it's not gonna hurt you because it's that type of magic." He misses.
That misses. Yep.
Yeah, or you can like Talvo is dexterous enough that you can pretend it hits, and you're like, "Oh," and you can make him think.
Seems magic.
He's like, "Oh, I can use it on everyone then."
Oh.
Yep.
I'll save
The
it.
worst.
I'll save it for good stuff.
For the good, yeah.
I could use it on Riley's tail.
Honestly, I think you should try it on Riley.
Yeah, and little Riley is like walking out and he hears it. He's like, "Whoa, hey,
No, I want to have
or not.
words with you, little man. What the hell was that in the combat?
He's like, I just saw that.
Did inspire us. So
I
he
was
gets some
freaked out by
points.
the there was one say that thing looked like me, and then there was a big frog thing.
I think that is fair to give little Riley. That would be very like just freaky.
I understand.
It also
I
inspire
understand
us.
it was disconcerting, but my brother in Christ, you watched us stunlock a dragon in front of you.
Did inspire
like-
us all as well
He's
somehow.
like,
I don't
yeah,
know how
but
we
you
ended
know,
up cowering in the corner.
this has been such a rough experience. I don't know.
Riley, I want you to forfeit every single one of your gold stars back to me.
Okay. He doesn't even like. He actually just does it. He gives you your gold stars. He
Are being a
doesn't-
little mean.
Adau says he doesn't have to. No, actually, small Riley. He like Adau steps in. Small Riley looks at you. Looks at Adau. Is like, no, it's okay. He's right. I deserve this. And he
He did inspire us. I vote that he keeps one because he did inspire us, and that inspiration was used.
There was like 6 rounds of combat, and he did one goddamn thing.
yeah. And
The thing was
he
inspiration.
pulls out. I think you had like given him like 2 stars or something.
2 or 3.
Yeah, and he pulls out like 6, and then you realize that wait a minute, he probably like bartered for the other ones from other people in the group, or stole them. But either way, he hands over like his like 6 golden stars here, and then he just walks away with his little rat tail drooping down as he goes. And...
I feel like we were a little harsh on him for this moment.
No.
Rest, yeah, but
Yeah. But yeah, after a few minutes of kind of like just recovering and making sure everyone's all right. What is the plan? Chungus had hidden like during the attack, and then like comes over and is like,
I would like to take a nap. I have 3 spell slots left combined.
I would suggest that you take a small commercial break so I can go pee.
Yeah, we can do that. That's a good point.
And we
While
can do a little bit of back end planning.
Yeah, we can
The
figure
deep
out.
end.
We'll
Deep
figure
one will be
out
right
what
back after these messages.
you. We'll figure out what you would do. What you guys are going to plan to do after the short break.
Eat these ads.
Yeah,
Hit him with the ads.
no ads. Actually, maybe ads. Welcome back. We're back. I was talking about how it looks weird flip, but the poetry rage thing. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I should say before we continue, I've actually been working on getting the backlog of all of our sessions uploaded to YouTube.
Yep. I wish you would talk about that.
Yeah.
It's been
I think we're actually up to date now. It was literally this was a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, I queued up like 30 sessions that I hadn't posted, and then they just posted, I think a couple days ago, the last one posted. So if someone wants to, wants
to pick up our show and animate it entirely, that'd be kind of neat. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, also today I got like, hold on, what is going on with this? My Peggle longest shot ever recorded video has 800 views now. What? It had like 50 yesterday.
Remember us when you're famous.
And there's what the
It's
fuck?
probably because you had like that cool co-commentator during your event that like brought in like a lot of views.
Well, that was yeah, exactly, totally. Anyways, okay, that's weird. But anyways, never mind. Sorry. Let me go look at the other YouTube channel and tell you if all of them are up there, like to what point. Because in case anyone was like planning on binge watching all the sessions leading up to the current, like how we're at now, there is like to be clear, this campaign has had 3 seasons. Season 1 was an entirely different group that was a group that came to this part of the world from the other half of the world. Season 2 was where most of that group was split up, and then only one of them remained. It was Tartrus's character, who met Talvo and then met Helios and Duncan as well. They had a little bit of shenanigans. They went and killed Hilda the Volge and had a big battle there. And then part 3 has been everything since then, where they soon after met Bree and have been exploring this whole, getting into a bunch of more stuff. So, let me go and... yeah, I have all the way up to... If it'll load. YouTube is frozen, okay. I have all the way up to session 23, and this is session 29 tonight, so it's almost caught up now. But yeah, so, and a couple has actually also got like more views than normal. Which when I say that, I mean like most of the time they get like 1 view each. A couple got like 10, so weird. I don't know. Anyways, let's. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna go much longer tonight, but we'll see. It kind of depends what happens. What is the plan?
So, me and Duncan had a little bit of administrative discussion. I only have 1 attunement slot build, so I'm taking his billy hook of warning and attuning to it.
Okay. To be fair, I don't think you can really effectively use it, but you're just gonna have it on your back for the alarm feature. Right?
Yeah, all I care about is
okay.
The alarm.
Actually, you probably can use it. I think rogues get proficiency with all martial weapons. Maybe not. I don't remember. Either way, yeah, that's fine.
Is it a simple weapon?
No, it's not.
Oh,
I don't think.
Yeah,
I'm
literally never gonna attack with it.
Yeah,
it's just my alarm clock.
Yeah, it would be like the equivalent of a halberd, which is a martial weapon. But again, it doesn't really matter. So, but yeah. So
I guess the question we had was what did we use last time to like cast like a mist so that we could take a nap?
That was Mordenkainen's private sanctum, I believe. Yes, and Mohi can do that again. And as you guys are discussing this, I mean, like, okay, like we should try to, make a little bubble so we can rest safely again. Chungus will come over to you guys and be like, "Oh, I don't think that's a good idea."
Why so?
They know we're here now.
Yeah, I know. I don't need to sleep.
Rhuk.
I don't need to sleep. Like,
I do.
so, yeah, okay. Let me cook, okay? So we have a total of 10 allies. So blah blah blah.
Yeah, including Chungus, 10.
Yeah.
Or actually 11 with Chungus, right?
No, we brought
No,
9.
you're right. Yeah.
But I mean, essentially, like you
Short rest-
foolishly.
Yeah,
you
short rest I
foolishly-
think only give spell slots for warlocks, and so yeah, for you guys, short rest would only be for HP.
Which I don't. No.
Yeah.
I would need a long rest to become useful.
I mean, okay. How wide actually is this corridor here?
Just about that, like, like a little less than 10 feet wide. And as far as you can tell, there's only one way into this room. Like,
Yeah. So, fuck it. They can only come in at us one at a time.
Chung has to just be. He's like, they're gonna send more. The deep one. He'll be angry that you killed his lieutenant.
I don't know,
Is he
yeah,
gonna
I
be
don't-
mad 4 hours from now or 8 hours from now?
I don't know.
Can't tell time.
How far are you from it? But if you ask, Chungus would tell you he doesn't know exactly where it is, and because he's never wanted to find out. But he's pretty sure. So like, okay, you guys are in like the kind of at this point like the outskirts of the dwarven city, at the bottom end of it, where it starts to exit into like natural caverns. And there's the caverns that Chungus was going to take you through. He would tell you you've still got a ways to go, so it might be okay to rest from that idea, like from that perspective. But you got a ways to go through these natural caverns, and then there are also natural caverns going down deeper and mines attaching to them, and those somewhere down there is where the deep one is.
How far are we from the exit?
He shrugs. He's like, if we don't get lost or attacked, maybe 8 hours?
Why would we get attacked or lost? Why would we get lost? You told us you knew the way out.
Well, I mean, kinda, yeah. He's like, I've never actually gone through the whole way.
Better than nothing, he's better than nothing, he's better than nothing. Better than nothing. I'm just gonna let-
Bree, do you have any cool spells that can seal off this room for us?
I was looking at plant growth that could like fill up the hallway with plants.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking like maybe like an erupting earth, just like collapse this and make a wall of rock, and then we just deal with the consequences later. Like maybe you unerupt the earth or something. I don't know.
There's a spell that like can move like a rock in front of the door or something, like stone in front of the door, but I don't have it like currently.
I have the Jesus spell.
Erupting Earth is like more just kind of like churning up the stuff already there. It doesn't like add new stuff, right? So. But
Yeah.
I was picturing like a full
here's
slab of rock.
here's
like,
what I would
sticking out of the
allow
ground every
because
time.
I think it would be fun. You know what I think would be fun? You could just like walk out in the tunnel, like little alleyway, look up at the ceiling, and erupt earth on the ceiling to cause a cave-in. That seems like a good idea. You should definitely do that.
Absolutely.
Okay, just
The GM would never lead us astray.
give me a quick rundown of what spell slots you guys have left.
I have 1 level 5, 2 level 3s, and 1 level 2.
I've got. I was like being conservative, like I was keeping them. So I have two level 3, 1 level 6, 1 level 4, 1 level 5, 2 level 2, 3 level 1.
Which means from the options, I have 1 Cure wounds, shield, invisibility, heat metal, hold monster, animate objects, or teleport circle. I have one of any of those.
I'm pretty much good for like another fight.
I'm not worried really about. I'm just trying to facilitate a rest so you guys can be useful.
Useful, yeah.
I mean, if you do a short rest, you can get some HP back with hit dice. You just
Yeah,
wouldn't
which
have the
doesn't help
spell
me.
slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you have a few, like you said, Helios. It's just not, you know.
I mean, we also have like several spell casting allies. Like, if Helios can cure wounds,
Once.
Yeah.
Riley can cure wounds.
Yeah, Riley can.
I can cure wounds and then never attack, outside of stabbing occasionally.
Okay.
I mean, you have cantrips, right? Don't you have cantrips?
Yeah, Vicious Mockery.
Is that the only one you have?
The only one that has, I mean, I have True Strike, but
Yeah.
Vicious Mockery is the only one that actually does anything.
You only have 2 cantrips? I thought you have more by this point.
I have them, but like, what's Mending gonna do?
Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
Mage Hand, I can just slap him. I can talk to him with
Oh,
message.
yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
As
yeah, I
an
mean,
aside,
like, so
Duncan,
Chungus,
we
yeah.
need to have we just need to have a one-off where Helios and Kira fight off in a fucking bard battle, and I beat his ass into the ground. Hey, I once again rolled dumb.
The question is...
Counterspell.
The question, yeah, you all get 6 HP from Adau, by the way. Yeah, exactly, totally.
Harming
So, like,
word.
you guys are welcome to try to rest. I'm not trying to say you can't. It's just like Chungus would tell you he thinks that you're gonna like get attacked again if you do. He thinks you're gonna. Chungus says like we're way too visible here.
I mean, I really will leave that decision up to the rest of the party about what they want. It's like I don't care. I just want to see the sun again. We're back. We're back into the
I have to
same.
become a melee attacker, which I'm historically not good at.
Yeah,
Like,
so,
I've lost literally 4 HP. I can just.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you're not concerned about
well,
this.
so,
I'm literally useless now.
Again, like before you guys burn spells on healing, again, you could just take an hour to do a short rest, which is a lot less risky, and you can use hit dice, which don't take other resources.
I need HP, but I really. Fuck.
Okay.
What does Rakiel think?
Rakiel, he
Because
will tell you.
I don't know what they use for spell slots out in that like hallway fight.
They use
what's
a
the
good
rest
bit.
of the party feeling?
They use a good bit. They're not going to be like full strength, but they would let you know that like they can help deal if there's another swarm of goblins. They can deal with that while you deal with the bigger threats. Right? That's not going to be an issue for them. They would tell you, like, Rakiel would say that he personally thinks the group should keep moving, but that a short rest might be warranted.
Does one of you guys have prestidigitation or prestidigit? That's a very tough word.
Yeah, press the.
Illusion spell.
Nope.
Or cantrip, rather.
Does Bree have it?
Do you probably have it?
Moki probably has it.
A sign of supernatural power. No. My idea was like, what if we just make an illusion right here?
That would be more than
Of
what
a
like,
rock wall.
that would be more than what like that can do. You would need like the minor illusion spell, which is a leveled spell. Which actually, you know what, Moki might have that too. Let's see, minor illusion. Let me look at this.
Ever hold.
Don't we have a scroll of illusion somewhere?
I'm gonna go find it. I don't think I've ever used it.
Actually, you know what, minor illusion is a cantrip. I thought it was like a level 1 or 2 spell. The only thing is, must be no longer. They can't be larger than a 5-foot cube. So. That's what I mean. There's also major illusion, which might be...
What a scroll of major image.
In major image? Okay. Oh, hey, major image Major image is a 20-foot cube. That could definitely block the entrance here.
How long does that last?
10 minutes. I didn't see that. Okay, yeah.
Fair.
Oh.
Yeah. So
We
I
did
mean,
a
there's
long
a-
rest. I gave the watch person the scroll to do the major illusion, and if they see something coming, they boot it up, and then whenever there's people nearby, we risk the 10 minutes of it being covered. It doesn't have to last the whole night, they just pop it if we need to.
Adau doesn't seem to think that a long
Wait.
rest is warranted.
What if we have a couple people stand watch, and if we hear something coming, we use the scroll of major illusion to conjure the illusion of our corpses? And they'll just be like, "Oh fuck, we killed them all already."
I
And
feel like
then
the goblins ran away.
And then they go over and
Probably-
look over your corpses to try and loot them, and then be like, "Oh, it's an illusion."
And then we get a surprise round.
I mean, you know. Honestly, you know, like the illusion doesn't actually physically make anything there, right? It's an illusion, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you know, there's definitely ways you could use it.
They're
Like
probably
that.
like, we didn't kill them, we ran away.
But regardless, so again, a short rest is, you know, a short rest is enough to get a lot of HP back. It's the spell slots thing. It's not like, you know, you don't necessarily need to use spells, Helios. You can always get in there and stab with your rapier.
That's gone how well in the past? The backup?
I mean, don't you get like free spells from your BO? Like anyway?
Yeah. It's true.
You got a couple.
Get a
from
couple
that.
there.
Like levitate. You can levitate enemies. I'm pretty sure. Like hold them up in the air.
Oh, that's fair.
You know, you have some things you can do.
I'm gonna be the support character of all time here, if we go ahead.
Okay.
Just, if you have to heal me, I don't want to hear you complaining.
That is true.
Because
You
I
also
can't
have
do shit.
You also have like
Anybody.
poison too. Like you can, which means that even if you could just hit like with a weak hit, the poison will do a lot of work for you if you want some.
Yeah.
The question is, do you guys want to short rest, which would give okay, hold on. Let me look at something. I think doesn't short rest. I think it might give someone back something. Let's see.
And my strength is weak as shit already. I don't know. I forget. I think we talked about it. I don't know how much it helps me.
No, I don't think any of you guys do get anything with the short rest. Never mind. So.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the arm. Yeah, I forgot about the arm. Where did you guys even get that? I don't remember.
Where did we get that?
Yeah.
okay. I also have.
I don't know, I had it for a while, realized that I never do any strength rolls, gave it to Adau, and then he just never attuned to
By
it.
the way, that item is based off of one in the Friday game that's just that we just wrapped up the main part of the campaign for, which Drake had that in that campaign for a while. Similar to the one there, probably a little less.
I also have like the rope, the funny rope.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Why don't we just put the rope at the fucking entrance of this?
What does that do?
The rope doesn't like inherently. It doesn't have any intelligence. You have to like use it, right? Like, it's,
Yeah. We could put the fireball beads at the floor and just booby trap it.
But yeah, like so what's the plan? It sounds like long rest not happening, but do you want to short
Yeah.
rest or?
I'm gonna still advocate for that so I get something out of this deal. I'm the one
I
getting.
mean, yeah, again, a short rest is
here.
an hour. Chungus would tell
Yeah.
you it takes at least an hour to get down back to the lair of the. Like, he doesn't know exactly where the lair is, but he's like it's at least a couple hours away. So, so yeah, okay.
So I was
Thinking
here.
that one, Big Riley is like back as he carries me.
I was here
No.
at the end of combat, and I saw the goblins run away. Which direction did they run?
They kind of scatter like multiple directions.
Oh, so like how many exits are there to this cavern?
A lot. If you're a goblin, they like dove down little tunnels and like crawlways, and you know.
Okay, give me a number between 1 and 2 million.
Okay, 984,644. 42.
Damn. Some...
That's a lot. Let's just say that you guys are going to take a short rest. Well, that's a good question, Duncan. Were they recognizable as being affiliated with Zilks? A Chungus would tell you that, like, the forces that were allied, the forces that were under Zilks, and the forces that were under the Deep One they've had a tenuous relationship. They are allied, but not necessarily like fully allied, if that makes sense. And they both have like goblins under their control. And there's also goblins that live in these places that just do their own thing. These probably were under the Deep One, and so not really directly related to Zilks, but yeah. Why don't let's just assume, it sounds like you guys at least want to do a short rest, which is just an hour, and there's not much downside to it unless you get like ambushed in that time. But as you kind of wind down for a short rest, I guess just an hour of time, and you would, the way it works, I don't know, it's been a while since you've done a short rest. The way it works is, during a short rest, you can pop as many hit dice as you want. Yeah, Britsha does get something back from the short rest, so that's good. So, during a short rest, you can pop as many hit dice as you want. On your sheet, there is the hit dice button, and you basically have, like, what level are you guys, 11 or 12? I can't remember. Oh, 12. You have 12 hit dice you can use. And so, oh yeah, there's a short rest button as well. But yeah, but you can also like do it piecemeal and just pop as many. So basically like Helios, since you need HP, if you can pop as many hit dice as you need until you're back up to like a good amount.
Do we get those back?
The way it works
on a long rest.
On a long rest, you get half of them back.
Oh, okay.
So unless you're doing a lot of them, a lot of short rests in a few day time, right, you're generally going to have a lot on hand. So
the 8s, okay.
So yeah. So basically, if you have like
perfect half. Okay.
Half the total Adau. So like since you guys are level 12, you get 6 back next time you long rest. So in other words, you have no reason not to use like 6 now. That's
at least half of them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're you know. So.
Do we get a short rest and then?
Yeah.
How do we do it?
So you can just you don't have to actually pop the button. You can just manually start rolling hit dice like Helios did, and just use as many as you need, basically up to
pretty much back up to full. So 35.
Do we have any idea what time it was when we went down into the depths?
You probably have a rough idea of how long ago it was. You think it was less than 24 hours ago, but. At this point,
I guess what I'm really asking you is, would I know if my cloak got its charge back from Dawn?
That would have been you guys when you slept before. That's when that happened, and you haven't slept again since. Like it's only been like 6 hours since you guys woke up for this day of adventuring. So no, and you used it right at the start of the day. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to wait at least another like 15 hours. That's one reason that it would be a little awkward to do a long rest now, because it's like you just did a long rest like less than 5 or 6 hours ago.
Yeah, but those dudes got their ass beat.
But yeah, so so then you guys can use this is what hit dice are for, by the way, right? It's like, you don't necessarily have time to do a long rest, but or at least not fully safely, but you can like kind of basically you're hunkering down, casting some spells in a aesthetic sense where it's not actually using any resources, but you're kind of just reinvigorating yourselves, patching up some wounds in a a mundane way with bandages and stuff like that.
That's not an oof, Bree. I literally was only missing 4 HP.
Yeah, I see you're good no matter what. But yeah,
it'd be nice.
Regardless, you were able to take this, and during this hour, again, it's only an hour for a short rest. Nothing happens here, right? Presumably, they haven't even made it back to report about their loss yet. So, but yeah. you add your con for hit dice. Yeah, you do. It's automatically included though. Yeah, it's added for every hit die. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because you can choose like how many you do.
Yeah, it's one of the benefits of taking con is that it Constitution adds to hit dice and also to your.
How do they add +4 then? Shouldn't they only add +1?
You do have a +1.
Oh, never mind. Everyone else did it, and I saw +4.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
you're
that wasn't
good.
me.
No, it's just that
Okay, never mind.
Bree has really high con for a druid.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, +12. Damn.
It's from just growing
Why
out.
is everybody here?
It's from Bree
Damn.
just hanging out in the wild all the time. She's got those strong genes and the strong immune system, you know? Anyways.
I think during so it was a short rest is just an hour, right?
It's just an hour, yep.
I think during that hour, I would just kind of be like, not patrolling, but like just kind of scouting out the. Again, how many exits were there to this cavern?
I mean, there's like
2 million.
There's like 2 main ones, right? It's kind of like it's like a street, just below
You quoted me
grounds.
900 million.
Yeah,
earlier.
there are a lot of other alleyways branching off, which is where some of the goblins ran, and then there's also like literally a couple holes in the cave walls where it looks like things have tunneled in here. But there's only like there's the way you came in, and then one other main way out.
I would probably just like Talvo would probably just like hang out in this like antechamber and nibble on some jerky, get back his 4 HP, and hang out with his newly attuned billy hook warning, just looking to see if it goes off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. You just be keep an eye out. Since you're the one who needed the least recovery, you're probably fine to do that anyway. So yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. As you guys finish up your rest, you have not been attacked. You've been fine. What is the plan moving forward? What do you want to do?
Leave.
Okay. You're gonna keep going the way you were going before, which is to go through the caves to leave.
I mean,
See, Adau says
what are we gonna do? Burrow out?
Adau has been calling to go kill the deep one, so that's an option, you know.
I mean, we do think that he's the one orchestrating all this bullshit that keeps getting in our way.
We introduced the whole idea that we were gonna go and save my gay lover like fucking 8 months ago. And it's been side quest after side quest after side quest. I'm getting a little antsy.
Your castle is not even to Kerbok City yet. Like, you have like a couple days before you need to be back there.
It's been 1 day.
It's been less than a
in-game
day.
characters.
And also, that's the other thing. Like Adau was saying, it might actually be a shorter journey to go kill the deep one than teleport out. Than like having to trek out of the mountain and then teleport.
We could also die, but you know.
Yeah, you could.
But then what if we go kill another thing and then we make more fucking enemies? Like, no one's ever happy after we kill something. Someone's always like, "Oh, you killed my friend."
Speaking of, oh hey, that reminds me of something.
God damn it!
Thank you, TSM. That reminds me of something. You guys, this would actually probably be happening as you're discussing this. Because, you know, this discussion would be taking place during the short rest. The short rest is not necessarily sleeping, it's just resting, right? Recovering. So you, while you guys are discussing this, you'd be like talking about it. Like, I imagine Talvo would literally complain about this. He'd be like, man, if we go kill the deep one, we're just gonna make more enemies. And as you're saying this, it's like, you know, little Riley was kind of rummaging through the pockets of some of these dead doppelgangers, and Riley goes, "Oh yeah, hey, yeah, isn't this?" And he holds up like a seal, like a noble seal. He's like, "Speaking of that, isn't this like the seal of that one city? What's the city? Oh god!" And he's drawing a blank, but you see that the seal of the city is the seal of the city of Yunudu.
off the map or something?
Here, I'll
Can
put.
we, can we go,
Yeah,
can we go
yeah,
back to the
yeah.
world map?
Yeah. Let's put you on the map. I think
I would like to do it
Duncan
off the
probably
map.
knows what this is, but he's like so Yunudu. It's up here. Yunudu was the city that was near the wellspring that you guys, the one that Solomon served with the Duchess, who you guys went and stole Solomon's shield, like half killed him, and then also caused the city to literally apparently get wiped out by an army of like 3,000 Boarmen after that point too. And this guy has this doppelganger has a seal of Yunudu in his pocket.
Might be time to fake our own death, guys.
No letter, Adau.
Yeah, let's just go live up in the northwest coast there.
I mean,
Move to Oregon.
there's like
Yeah, bring
this
it with us,
and
yeah.
this. These are like two other flying castles. We could just start an armada.
You don't think that would cause you to get more enemies?
Yeah, what happened to enemies? He who.
I'm really good at lying.
Okay, you want to bring one of the corpses of the doppelgangers to be able to ask it questions. So you turned one into a zombie, and now you're gonna bring the body with you. Okay, sounds good.
Can't handle that.
Big Riley will just throw his body over his shoulder. He'll bring it. Yeah,
We did not. Oh wait, let's see.
yeah. You're
Wait,
good.
no. What's the? There's a time restraint on.
Speak with Dead.
Speak with
I
Dead.
think it's no. I think I think there's a different one. There's a time restraint. Speak with Dead is like
I
as
might
long
be
as
thinking
they.
of Revivify.
Yeah,
I
as-
might be thinking of Revivify.
Yeah, that's what
Revivify
you're
has a.
thinking. Yeah, as long as it
Speak
has,
with
I
Dead,
think like
They did like hundreds of years later in the D&D movie.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just there's a cooldown on it though, but it has to have a mouth still. So yeah. Anyway, so okay, so yeah, you will yeah, you guys can figure that out next time you have a chance for a long rest. But in the meanwhile, what is the plan? Are you going down or down and then up and out?
I mean, the way I see it is that we're gonna have all these enemies anyway. We might as well try to cut off one of the heads of it.
Again,
Less organized.
you also have Chungus does know some things. You could ask him some questions. He doesn't know a ton, but he knows some things.
Yeah. So what do you know about this Aboleth guy? Like, what do you know?
He's like, he likes to enslave the minds of powerful warriors.
Okay.
He would
Well, I'm
ask.
stupid, so I'm fine.
He would ask Zilks to bring, in order to work with Zilks, he would require sacrifices and slaves. He also demanded a cut of the wealth.
What if we just like offer him some money and then we get him on that, and then be like, here's. Well, I guess we'd have to go back out and grab it, so that doesn't work. Never mind. Find some way to like get close to him and then.
He's like,
I was like, can he just like passively hear us because he's just like mind fucking thing? Like, how do we know he's not listening to us talk about killing him? Let me check for that.
it would take a lot more effort to hear you guys than it does for him to speak to you. Like, that outgoing effect is much easier for him to do and keep projected. It's possible he could also be listening in at some points, but you would know it's just from a general magic perspective, that would take a lot more effort.
Hey, can we just steal some of Zilk's money and give it to him?
Zilks' bedroom had a lot of treasures, but it wasn't necessarily like his treasury.
We find his treasury and then just like steal a bunch of it and then
Yeah.
give it to the Aboleth as like our offering. Because we're not sneaking up on this thing. I think we can rule that out.
Yeah.
We can also just take it for ourselves later. But
I'll tell you, Talvo is this close to just scooping up Chungus and just dashing 90 feet a turn. Every
Where?
6 seconds. Out,
Okay,
presumably.
so Talvo wants to leave. Adau wants to go kill it. What about Bree and Helios? They seem
Yeah,
undecided.
I'm on the fence here because, like, part of me, I want to be on the team that goes and just ends this thing so that we can at least get, like I said, we would disrupt everybody organizing clearly to kill us. So we have a bunch of loosely organized enemies instead of a coherent group. Clearly very good at what they do. But I'm also on death's door, so I'm conflicted.
All Talvo
Bree, what do
knows
you
is
think?
Aya isn't underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, the fastest, it would be, like, presumably it would be faster to kill the thing preventing the teleporting than it would be to
Yeah, like,
walk out manually.
if we get back to the
For those
castle, when we get back to the
guys,
castle, we're not even going to be at Kerbok City yet. So, like, while the Aya thing is pressing,
Yeah.
right now we're here. We've already gone through so much shit. Let's just knock it while we're here.
I'm not going to give you a rational reason for emotional decision.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I mean, I
That's
feel
my
like,
reasoning. Yeah.
I feel like Talvo would still understand that, I feel like Talvo would still understand that, like, the teleportation magics you have are much more instant, right, than
Yeah.
walking all the way there.
I guess theoretically we could leave the cave. Like, if we leave the cave, are we free of the mine thing? Well, we wouldn't know that. Is it a radius?
You would
or
know
we
that for
just fucked
sure.
because
There's a limit to how far it can go, definitely.
that would still
And it might be
take ages to
safer,
get
right?
there.
It just would probably be a little longer.
We could do that. Again, we've already come
We could
so
escape
far.
the range and then have
Yeah.
we escape the range and then have what's his
Teleport
name?
circle. But then we give our larger group of enemies more time to
Shot.
organize
We
for
could
a
have
more
Shot
coordinated
teleport us
hit.
back.
Well, no, Shot can't do that, but Mohi can. Mohi is the one who can teleport.
I can teleport circle if I don't use a spell
Yeah, that too.
in the next fucking
The
day.
teleport circle only takes you. It would take you. You could go back to Kerbok City, but that's where your castle's headed, so it would.
Exactly, which is not going to get there for a few days anyway.
Yeah.
So it's
like,
like,
again, this is your castle is here. This is where you were when you came under attack and went and teleported in here, right? It's all the way over here. To be clear, since its goal is Kerbok City, your castle's moving there. Since you got into this place again, it's gone maybe up to like here. Like, it's not even. It's a couple days away from Kerbok City. So.
what I'm saying is, it's like, as important it is to help Aya, if we just go back as soon as we can now, we are still probably over a week away from even getting there. But if we have the I don't know. Either way, there's not a quick way to that solution as important as it is. But we are here now and have a chance to disrupt something that is causing us even more grief in reaching that goal anyway.
What about Bree? What does Bree think about all this?
What are the options?
So you could try to trek out for the cave system, which might take longer, but might be safer. Or, and then once you're out of the cave system, out of the mountain entirely, however long that takes, then you could teleport to where you need to be. Or, what might be quicker but more dangerous is you can just go straight down to where the lair of the deep one is, kill the deep one, or try, and if you succeed, you can teleport out immediately. So, it's like fast and risky, or slow and safe.
Fast and risky.
Okay?
What? 3 ones.
And plus, like, Chungus has said that the deep one also probably has a sizable amount of loot. And Chungus, being a goblin, he's excited for that too. Chungus is like, Chungus is like, with alert.
I don't care about the loot. We just keep getting attacked every 5 minutes by some organized group that's running under some, like, shadow thing. I'm thinking we just knock this guy out, buy us some time to do other things while they scramble.
I think the way I want to roleplay this is evens or odds poetry?
Is what?
Evens or odds?
Odds.
Okay. Talvo will do whatever the rest of the party wants to do and not have a very emotional reaction.
Okay. Sounds good. Right.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm on the boat of not happy.
I imagine
but I think it's the better option.
Yeah, I mean, imagine Talvo's still happy about it, but he's like, fine, I'll go along with it. Which is fair. And so, Talvo, hey, think about it like this. Talvo can hold it over the rest of the group if it ends up going wrong. He can be like, I told you! But no, so
at the end of the day, like 20 to 25 to 30% of the fucking floating castle is Talvo's guys anyway. So he can just like dip and they would probably follow him.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But yeah, so the alright, so Talvo's like, okay, we'll do it. And the group decides they will go down to where the deep one is. And
We're gonna regret this.
and so Chungus is like, he's like, okay, I know a little bit more about that way because I have tried to find his treasure before. I regret it. Anyways, and so Chungus will, after your hour-long rest and where you have this discussion during that time, Chungus will start to lead the way, and he's gonna lead you pretty much directly down the kind of like main tunnels that lead out of the Dwarven City deeper into the mines and caverns below. And
Talvo is still a little pissed at little Riley, so he's gonna make him walk in front.
okay, little Riley will walk in front. He's kind of he's walking like a good 30 feet in front of you guys, and every so often you hear a little sniffle and sob. He's like, but
Yeah, he can't take it out on anybody else in the party, but the whole like anger for not directly going towards Aya is being taken out on little Riley right now.
Poor Riley. Okay, Adau telepathically tells him he's doing a good job. When you do that, Adau, Riley just looks over his shoulder at you and just gives you like a half-hearted smile. Like, okay.
I have all 6 of those gold stars I got pinned across my chest, and every time he looks back, I hold them up.
Hey, here's you know what we should do? Here's a fun way to let TSM have some fun in this situation. TSM, you're gonna roll a random encounter die for this couple-hour trip down below. So go ahead and roll for me a D8, an 8-sided die, and you don't want.
You know, I literally showed you that cool subreddit.
No, that's fine. I already know what it will be if you
D100.
get it, but okay. As you guys are going for about an hour or two, very quickly the Dwarven City is replaced with like tunnels and mines and mine shafts, and jumping off every which way, and still some like buildings here and there, like Dwarven little houses and whatever. But as you're going down, it becomes much more like natural caverns and tunnels. And as you start going, eventually, Riley is like holds up a hand. In a rare moment of him actually being somewhat perceptive, Riley has heard something ahead. And he holds up a hand. He's like, and then he looks back at you guys and something. And then he kind of like creeps back over to you guys, and he's like, I think there's something up ahead.
About it. Was it like
I just heard something.
moving? Or like
I heard
snoring?
something.
For absolutely no good reason, Talvo's still mad at Riley. Just like scowls at him, walks up the wall to the ceiling, and then just starts creeping his way to scout ahead.
Okay, you start creeping your way. Just gotta roll me a perception check, TSM.
Yeesh.
I just gotta look at something real quick. Hold on.
This something real quick.
I just gotta
Are we far enough back to hear it, or just Riley?
Yeah. I mean, this is like yeah. Okay, I just need to roll something real quick. Don't worry.
We do like a distant perception check to be like. figure out what it is we're hearing.
Okay. So TSM, you start to kind of like walk on the ceiling up ahead, and what are you like looking for, listening for?
We're very deep under. Like literally, any sound will tell me anything.
Okay.
Like I'm literally just looking for. I guess the base is like I'm looking for a direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it like? Are we going straight down a tunnel? Is it like a branch of like three
It's like
tunnels?
this is just a
and it's
straight
coming
part of a
from
tunnel.
One direction.
Yeah.
Is there an underwater river and I'm hearing the rushing of water and it's drowning
No, you
out
don't-
other sounds?
You don't see that? No. In fact, it's just a straightaway tunnel right here. And you're like looking at the ground below in the bottom of the tunnel, and you don't see anything there.
I look up.
Yeah, I mean,
Talvo.
yeah, Talvo's on the
Oh.
ceiling. That's what I mean. Talvo, you
I look past Talvo.
So Talvo, you kind of like just keep walking forward, like I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, I'll literally say that, but you're kind of like walking forward, and then you like wait, you just stop. There's a rock outcropping jutting. What would it be if it's from the ceiling? Stalactite or stalagmite? Whichever one.
Stalactites hang tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites.
Stalactites, because it's like a
reach
titty
the
hanging down.
ceiling.
Got it. Okay. So.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate that because it can work either way.
Okay.
It might reach
so,
the bottom, you know.
So you see like a rock
Try
out.
to impart a little bit of knowledge and.
But it's no,
remember.
but it doesn't actually look like a normal one of those, like where they're narrow. It's like just kind of like a rock outcropping, like a big blob. And then you realize, and you're like 10 feet away from it. You were just walking along, and you realize like, wait a minute, it just moved a very tiny bit, and you look over and there's another one, and it's like an 8-foot tall outcropping. And as you're sitting here, like perfectly still, you realize you can't really see what it is, but these two blobs, these outcroppings, are moving. And you swear you see like almost like curled up wings.
Man, I really wish I had dark vision.
Some of the rocks again.
Yeah, that's why it took you so long until you're 10 feet away to actually see them, because it's just,
Yeah.
and the low perception roll. You're probably actually about 60 feet behind Talvo, because that's kind of where Talvo was like Riley was up ahead and then came back to you guys. You waited while Talvo went forward, and now Talvo is on the ceiling where these things are.
Now could like creep.
Yeah, I assume they would have saw me freeze, and I was just like intensely
Like,
staring into this darkness and
forward a little bit.
You do see a couple of like yellow beady eyes looking at you from each of these blobs.
Got you.
Okay. I have my Billy Hook warning. I attuned to it during a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
I assume I feel danger.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
like,
is it not going on?
it prevents you from getting like ambushed. I would say in this case, there might be a passive sense of like, this is definitely a little sketch.
This magic weapon warns you of danger.
Yeah,
And so
but it
is
doesn't
it's
it's
like,
not just like omnipotent. The following sentence probably explains what that means.
Yeah, the following sentence is, while this weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It doesn't just literally warn you of any danger, like at any range. But I will say, and like not necessarily before combat has started, but I will say there's maybe like a passive sense of like unease here that you feel like emanating from your weapon.
it's just called anxiety. I have that. I'm well attuned.
Oh yeah, like sick.
Yeah, it just makes you
why did I
anxious.
why did I take this magical item again? I just gave Talvo more
It
anxiety.
gives you advantage on initiative rolls, and it prevents you from being ambushed. It doesn't just automatically warn you about anything that could be hostile, though. That's not how this works. It's,
It warns you of danger. It's literally I'm
Yeah.
becoming Spider-Man with a sword.
It warns you of danger, and that's the next part that follows. Is the rest of the description is telling you how it warns you of danger.
I just get to act first if danger is near.
Well, and you can't be surprised, which means that enemies can't get surprise rounds.
It's literally Spidey sense. I'm Spidey sense.
Yeah.
I am becoming Spider-Man piece by piece.
But like, yeah, to be clear, like you do sense some danger from these things. Like they do not seem friendly.
They're not actively coming at us.
But like it's
Who do I have
You
sending
can keep
stones
walking.
for? I don't think anybody actually.
I don't think anyone in the group, 'cause normally you're together, right? So
Yeah, no.
these things are like staring at you. By the way,
Are they?
you pull your cloak up, and you actually see like you have just enough space for your eyes to see. You see their eyes looking around again, like what the heck? They don't say that, but you see their eyes looking around. They don't see you anymore. You cloak yourself that good with your
That was
cloak.
pretty fucking
Which,
good.
to be fair, your cloak is like, a very it's a stealthy cloak, so you just go kind of pull it up like Batman.
I would say that. Okay, I'm gonna argue at least that like the rest of the party's been following behind me as I kind of like scout ahead, and watching me instantly disappear like that might have let them know like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I said the rest of the group probably had like
Going Talvo.
they have some light source where you were right at the edge of the light source, and now they see you cloak up, and you don't literally disappear because they were actually like watching. They know what you know what to look for, but they see you cloak like.
But Big Riley's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Big Riley is probably. Yeah, that's true. They probably see your back because you're facing away from them, so they would. Yeah, but from these things, whatever they are, you can kind of slowly back away with no problem.
Yeah.
So you go and join the rest of the group. You can even kind of point them out, and the torchlight doesn't quite reach to them up on the ceiling, but
It's a fucking knife ear season. He's got dark vision.
yeah, that's true. Any ideas?
Well, there's 10 of us.
know what they
there's
are.
2 of them. How scary can it be?
I'm like 1/8 of a person right now, so.
Okay. So what are you gonna do then? You're just gonna walk
Us
forward?
back here, we don't know what's there, so.
Should I do a perception to try and kind of like whisper what I saw when I backed off to the rest of the party?
That was what the perception earlier was for, which is, I will say, since you have a little more time, these things seem to be somewhat. You didn't really get a good look at them because they were kind of wrapped up in their own wings. They kind of were perched like a bat would be, but they didn't look like bats. And you didn't really see their face because it was covered, but their eyes did not look like a bat's eyes either.
There's a funny,
Oh, were they perched on the ceiling?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying, is like you basically came up on them, was like, oh shit.
Stalactite.
As you're like, you're literally sitting upside down,
okay.
they're sitting upside down like a bat, and you're like, oh. And then you back away, right? That was the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing. That's how.
They are, no, they aren't actually stone, it's just that they blend in with the stone. Their skin on their wings was... Yeah, that's the other thing you did notice, is that their wings, you took note of that, they weren't bird wings, they also weren't bat wings. To you, Talvo, they almost looked like the flaps of like a manta ray. Yeah. And these things are big. They were probably 8 feet tall.
Okay, here's the exact verbal, inverbal, but like just motion that Talvo gives the rest of the party creeping back.
Big Riley is like, is there something to fight?
And then I
Yeah.
think he just initiated combat by talking, which, you know,
I mean, there's no movement from the things.
We just walk past them. We know they're there. They can't surprise us with the sword. Let's just walk past them. Can't be surprised.
oh, what? I thought we were just killing everything that like threatened us. Like, I thought that's what we were doing now.
No.
Like, oh, there's one bad thing, we're just gonna kill it. And
Everything that's attacked us has died.
Okay.
But if they're just chilling, I don't want to kill them.
So Helios is like, let's just go under them.
Well, like, not like directly into them, but... Or what's this?
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. You could do it gives everyone a +10 to stealth.
Or we just do the cool thing that someone else has.
Okay. Bree can basically the idea is Bree's doing this and like magically making your footsteps like have no sound, leave no trace, literally, right? Like, you know. Yeah. Right. Bree casts this and yeah, and you guys are gonna just walk under them. Seems legit. Everyone roll me a stealth check. And we'll add +10 to it. So
This is a 29 hit.
what do you mean?
For
doesn't
miss,
hit?
technically, you want to miss.
Hold on, I need to go look at Ogre stat block. How stealthy are ogres?
Oh, God.
Just gotta check that. Hey, they live at -1, which means they would have a +9 when you factor in the you got a 20. So Bree got a Britsha got a 16. Adau got a, which becomes a 26. Adau got a 24. Helios got a 22. So the lowest, and then Big Riley got a 20. The rest of the group didn't do as badly as him. Now I just gotta look at one more thing. Hold on.
So this is like a cool spell to cast. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
depending on how far away the deep one is, you might have just caused us to get flanked by two scary things from behind, and then us fighting a big ass boss.
All right,
Well,
mister,
that is a
don't
valid
kill any
concern.
threatening thing.
I will tell you that's not going to matter because the first one just rolled a nat 20 on their perception roll, which means it actually does see Big Riley. Big Riley fucks it for you guys. You guys are actually all fine with your rolls. But Big Riley, you guys are like creeping along underneath, and these things look like they were actually kind of half asleep when you approached them, Talvo. But in a moment of like just weakness, Big Riley was like, Little Riley whispers over a joke to Big Riley. And
So it was Little Riley that did it.
Little Riley is like, Little Riley is like, oh, this is like what I snuck. This is like what I snuck in to fuck your mom. And then, and Big Riley just thinks this is the funniest thing ever. And he's like, oh, and you guys all look back. And then your bill hook of warning goes, and you look up, and these things are swooping down at you. And they look like, here, I'm gonna put one of them on the map so you can see what it looks like. Hold on, if it'll work.
Reasonable, that's fair, yeah.
And then we'll wrap up. But
This is a horrible recreation of trying to stealth across the castle's courtyard, and Rhuk fucking equipping armor.
This is what these things look like, by the way, and they're like 10 feet from head to tail. Like, they're big. They look like big manta ray evil demon things, and two of them are
And they
swooping
take
down
up
at you.
about 300 square miles.
Yeah, but no, we'll figure out what happens next time when we return to have you guys be attacked by these things.
I summoned Steve Irwin to help us out.
Fuck it. I think maybe we just lose Big Riley here.
You just ditch him and let him die to them.
No.
Just keep going.
Damn, it's pretty. I mean, honestly, I'd allow it. Like, he's so dumb, he'd probably just be like, "Oh, fight
Longer left
them."
behind.
Oh man. Poor so Steve.
No, down!
Oh man. But yeah, anyways, I just realized the music's been loud because I forgot to turn down off break. And also I can't hear it at all, which would have helped to know that, but I apologize if the music's been too loud. It's just that my audio setup has been fucked today, so anyways.
What?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for us, though, everyone. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed, and, you know, you guys you beat the slot. That was interesting. You didn't have a chance to plant its tadpoles in any of you guys. That made me sad.
Darn.
Yeah, darn, that would have been fun.
What would have happened with that?
You know, you'll never know. You gotta find a new one and experiment now.
Good, actually.
Alright.
But yeah, so
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, during the short rest, did we find anything on those combatants other than the invisibility
the
potions?
poison daggers.
It's the thing that you do seal.
Yeah, the seal
Okay.
and then the potion. That's it. Not much though. So no.
And
Yeah.
anything on the frog? No, he had like nothing on, right?
No, the great sword. That was it. You gave it to Riley. So
Alright, sword.
yeah.
Did I learn any tricks to attacking 3 times in one fucking turn? From
No,
the
no,
rogues?
that magic still eludes you. So
You do like 60 points of damage per turn.
yeah. Anyway, so we will go ahead and wrap up here. You know, I mean, I should be good for the foreseeable future. So
Same.
yeah, I'm gonna host some. I'll probably actually be streaming some Dark Souls 3 in a little bit. Maybe some Peggle. I might do some. I might do a speedrun of my level pack because I haven't submitted one. So
I gotta redo it properly.
yeah. We'll see if I can actually do my own challenges first try. But we will wrap up here. I will be back in a while. Yeah. So we'll see everyone later. Bye-bye.
Bye.